Oh, thanks, alarm. Now you want to go off.
It's all right. If you guys have time, we could play a little bit later today to make up for the late start.
Okay, yeah, should be on.
Okay.
Should be good to go.
Alrighty. So last time. Oh, that's weird. Okay. So last time we played, you guys were still down in the flooded caverns beneath the lizard swamp. Suffice to say, things had not gone well with the Sahuagin that were down there exploring. In the end, you guys opted to guerrilla warfare them and try to take them out that way. You did stumble upon the last lone survivor of Professor Oakham's adventure party that he had hired, a tiefling barbarian by the name of Orion. You guys decided to team up and essentially go on an Archer-esque rampage, which you did quite successfully. And in the process, you did take the priestess of the Sahuagin captive. You are now, I believe, did you just wait out a long rest? Was that my understanding?
Yep.
Or, okay, so you had just finished...
had to drain Lucian.
Yeah. So you waited out a long rest, and you are now in the Sahuagin's base camp. You are unsure if any more Sahuagin are coming, but you doubt it, based on the information you got from the priestess. The priestess seems willing to work with you in exchange for her life, though she is doubtful that it will work out that way. And I think that kind of sums up where we were at last week. So let me bring you over to the map for the flooded caverns. You guys can decide what to do next. All right.
Were you saying that we're post long rest?
Yes. So you guys have gained your long rest, and you are now in the Sahuagin's base camp with Oakham, trying to figure out what your next move is. So I hit the tennis ball back over the net to you guys. So what do you do?
Well, we gotta drain this beautiful sea of.
And open up this here tomb.
Yes.
Do we
So I
know
could
where all the
keep him-
keys are?
Well, the priestess said the other 3 are in their slots. We just need,
Yes, but where are the slots? We only found the one key. We do not know where the others are.
I mean... Excuse me. Do we need to know?
I do not know. I am not the archaeologist here. I do not know how this machine works.
They're active, so... We really just need to reactivate the one we stole.
Speaking of which, are you just kind of sleeping underwater, hugging this thing, Alvis? Because that's where I see your miniature. So.
No, he'll go to the shore.
Okay.
I can't see my mini. I gotta go. How do I have sight in the main area?
Where?
I have sight here where everybody else is. Just I don't know how I have it. I don't know if I'm like somehow attached to one of their tokens as well.
Oh, maybe.
But I happen to have sight there. I have sight on Elvis as well.
I don't know. I'll get that sorted out, but should be good for now.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna wander over to our dear sea elf friend. I assume he's sleeping.
He's definitely sleeping, yeah.
I'm gonna plop down next to him, and I'm gonna poke him till he wakes up and give him a great big smile.
Okay.
Very choosy, slightly aggressive.
Yeah, his eyes are a little crusty. He kind of opens them up blearily. He looks up at you. Oh, you're You're not Jenna.
Oh
right
my
here.
god.
That was my thought too, Afra.
Afra, I'm gonna kind of lull him into a trance. Just
Okay.
do the dirty deed. So Jenna goes up to Alvis and she puts both hands on his head and she moves his tired face to her and she puts him under a hypnotic gaze.
To Oceanus?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say get a room, but
All right. He's in a well, I guess he's got to save. But let's see. He's an elf, so
ooh,
wisdom.
Super exhausted elf. So I don't know.
Yeah.
oh,
So 10. Yeah, he fails. All right, he's in a compliance daze. You've essentially roofied him. Enchanter, the most evil of all wizards.
Do the deed. But yeah, if
Are we
it's
killing
like-
him?
No, we need his blood going. I hate to do this.
do we have to like drag his body over there?
No, we got the tools from their stuff.
I don't know what you guys found. I was chilling out with the orb earlier on.
Yeah. That's why I was just saying we found this like tool that'll do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Do I need to do it?
Yeah, I need to maintain the gate.
So you're
Okay.
using the medicine kit from the priestess. So you've
Yeah.
got like this super nasty like dire blowfish quill, and you're like popping it into his vein and filling up this weird like fleshy like bladder essentially that's going to hold
Yeah.
all the blood in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's really gross. Or not. I mean, I guess it really depends on your character. I think it's pretty gross.
Remember when people thought D&D was a bunch of people sitting around like worshiping the devil and like doing blood stuff, and we were like, "Nah, that's not what that is at all. That's just crazy talk."
What we're doing.
No, it's always been that. It's always,
I don't know.
since I was 12. It's always been that.
I don't know what you mean by devil worship.
So you're draining this dude of his blood. He had dropped to 3 exhaustion. Now he's back to 4 exhaustion. But yeah, you get quite a bit of blood out of him. Enough blood that it creates a level of exhaustion, and he loses a hit die.
All right. I'll
And
pat his
of
forehead.
course,
Go
I
back
think
to
he would.
sleep.
Yeah, he would pass back out.
Yeah.
All right, you have a big ass water balloon. Like when you inflate one of them, one of them punchy, punching bag balloons. Like it's like so much blood. Like I don't want to say you got a gallon of blood, but it's quite a bit of blood, and it's fresh.
All right. Well, let's go.
Okay.
Oh,
Where
wow, I wasn't
are they?
expecting
I
it to be
don't
like that.
even remember.
So sloshing about in its in the fleshy sort of skin that you have gathered it in, you take the blood balloon. Much less unwieldy underwater, of course. Like a lot of their tech is, of course, designed. Well, all their tech is designed to work better underwater. And you make the long-ish walk, way back to the lake room where
Ooh.
Alvis keeps watch over the last key.
Shit, wrong way.
Are we all going? Or are we
I
leaving
can
the priestess?
I
or...
can fast travel you there if it would make it.
Yeah,
make it
let's
yeah.
do that because I don't actually
Okay.
know where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm watching your miniatures kind of scurry around. It's like playing Sims a little bit. It's like, why are you washing your dishes in the bathroom sink? What are you doing? All right.
David, go.
Yeah.
Legit.
All right.
I should have thought we were gonna
Pietro would
ring
like
alarm.
to check how well tied up the priestess is, just the off chance that she's been trying to work her way
Yeah.
free.
I mean, yeah, you can see that her scales are raw in places where she has tried to wiggle free. But your saucy boy knot skills are just too much.
Okay.
Just too much for her.
His king skills
Just
are
want to
too
make
good.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Well,
Jen
that's
also
right.
made sure that she was tied up in a way where she couldn't cast any spells, and also
Yep.
took her focus. Also,
Yeah, so the Red Wizards of Thay perfected essentially a finger prison, wherein you can tie people's fingers up without having to break them. They made this knowledge public because they were tired of their agents having all their goddamn fingers broken when they got captured. So,
Don't
yeah.
stop it.
So you kind of show Pietro. Pietro, you now know the Red Wizards of Thay finger prison knot, so you can add that to your repertoire.
What was really strange is Pietro didn't learn it from them.
Yeah.
He
Well,
just
Pietro
got real-
had a very beautiful, ornate, like rope thing going on his own, but now he also can add that technique to his repertoire. So, all right. So back over at the key. Alvis, they arrive with a big bladder. That's the word I was looking for. Full of blood.
Alice is in immediate high spirits,
Mm.
and then has one quick moment of almost clarity where he's like, are we going to save the voice or kill the voice? And then he just kind of shrugs and like claps his hands, rubs his hands together, waiting for them to pour the blood over the thing.
All right then.
All right. I will hand it to Orion and be all like, I can't swim. Well,
Yeah, I noticed. I will
Alright.
definitely swim over and just, I don't know what I do, just pour it on top.
Yeah, you just kind of pop it around the orb, I guess.
Mhm. I'll do that.
All right. For flavor, how do you pop the bladder of blood?
Oh, I get to pop it? I just fucking like tear the thing open on top of it.
Okay. Yeah, the immediately sea elf blood kind of fills the area, forming a big red cloud, and you watch as a dim purple light appears inside of this massive pearl, and then begins to suck up, siphon in all the blood from the water.
Oh.
cool.
Did we do it right?
Soon it is. The blood is gone, and it is glowing fiercely.
That's how it's supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
You
I mean,
hear the
Alvis,
faint
like,
sound
shrugs.
of a heartbeat start resounding in the water, just ever so faint.
Alvis is gonna rest his head on the key, like as if to
Still has
listen
burning on it.
inside, with like one hand resting on it as well. And he's going to think, "Can you hear me, voice?"
All right. So
Alvis is gonna point at Orion, and he's gonna be like, "Remember the ruins where we chased the? I think the gate is open there."
Oh, right. Yeah, sure, we can go down there. Mind you, is everyone else going to be alright going down there? Like,
We've got spells.
you got
Not that I can
spells?
hear you.
The ugly one with the too smooth face, she can make the rest breathe underwater.
Right, okay. I might need that as well, because I think I can breathe for, like, 4 minutes underwater.
yeah,
Big
which
ones.
seems fine for combat, but for exploration, it goes real quick. Yeah.
Alright, I'll swim back out then.
Okay. If you guys head back to the shore, I can fast travel you back to the rest of the group. This is a pretty
yeah.
big complex.
Wait, does Alvis call Jenna ugly behind her back?
Yes.
Yes.
But he was negging, right? She's got too smooth of a face.
So there's a little bit of salt there mixed in. Got it. All right, they
Just let me know
return.
if anyone tells me that.
They return sans bladder, but with an Alvis.
Oh, Elvis, you're back. How was your night's rest?
What's good? We and he kind of points to Orion and Afra, and he's like, kind of makes a motion of like tearing open the bladder. He's like, they turned the key.
Oh, it's activated.
Yeah, I sure do hope it
So
worked
it would
properly
seem.
because
This is very exciting. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
we well, we gotta swim pretty deep underwater. There's like a little ravine that I swam over, and yeah, there's some ruins down there. So
I mean, I
don't know
can
about
fix
y'all,
that
but
for all of us, but it drains my resources, so don't
you're
expect much
probably-
out of me if we have to fight.
well, it'll be alright.
Hey,
Her
Guys, I picked
ear
it.
fins, her ear fins wide, and her tiny golden eyes sparkling. She seems to be taking in everything you guys do and say. But as far as you know, the tongue spell wore off a long time ago, so she probably can't understand what's going on.
And I shoved cotton in our ears.
Oh, and you shove cotton in her ears. Oh, geez, and it's probably wet, dirty cotton at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
it's been through a lot.
disgusting.
She's
That's
gonna
the
have an infection.
Jenna doesn't
Head-
quite care about her infection.
Head fin infection is the worst. So.
Ugh. So,
Alright.
what are we doing about Fatty over there?
Leave her.
Is that a good idea? Like,
No,
I
but we
mean-
would need all of our resources probably down in the canyon.
I
better-
can stand guard over her and Oceanus.
Sure, you do that.
sure, why
Sounds
not?
like a great idea.
Do you have any
Jenna-
weapon?
Jenna hands,
I am proficient with a dagger and a
Jenna
sling.
hands him a coral dagger, and she's like, if you suspect anything, don't hesitate to kill her. She's not worth that much to me.
Understood.
But try not to, because we're gonna sell her for money.
If more Sahuagins show up, I'll just dive in, hold my breath, swim down, and warn you.
Sounds great.
After you slit her throat.
Right.
Okay.
All right then. I think that's the plan.
I'll be honest. I feel very frightened about this plan. Just put it
Why
out
do you
there.
say that?
Well, I mean, if you don't come back, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
We'll come back.
Trust us.
Okay.
If we don't, though, I recommend you keep Oceanus alive. He could probably help you get out of here. Maybe not, but probably the best you can
Seems
do.
a nice dude.
Alvis just points to the priestess, points to the dagger, points to the fire, and says, "You'll have food at least."
Yeah,
Yeah, that probably
Oakham
wouldn't be
kind of
that nice.
blanches at that idea a bit, but I think he's had to eat worse stuff down here. So, all right.
Plus, he'd be returning the favor. Weren't they nomming on his fingers?
Yeah, it was, that did happen.
He needs them.
All those who need assistance swimming, get in line. Yeah, we'll have
Average
just
first.
an hour.
I mean, I need the water. I think the water breathing part is what is most important. Is that a part of the same
Alright,
spell?
well.
I don't actually know.
I'm gonna start handing these out.
It's a lot of first level spell slots. Oh, dang.
I'm also gonna cast Mage Armor on myself, so I'm using 2 second-level spell slots also.
Oof. Okay.
Bloody hell.
It's awfully generous of you.
That's what they call me.
Ha
We have an
ha.
hour. Let's go. And Jenna
Okay.
dives in.
I will lead the way.
Also, during the long rest, she got out some incense and resummoned Wally,
Sure.
and she's just gonna leave Wally up here.
Oh,
Mm.
smart. Okay.
Knowing she can go to his senses to see if anything's troubling her.
All right.
What kind of motion that it's
You
down
guys
there?
reach the spooky ravine.
I make
You
sure all
can
my guns
hear-
are up and go in.
Yeah, you can hear and feel a very faint kind of rhythmic sound coming from down in the ravine. Just sort of and then a long pause.
Yeah, and before she casted Touch the Sea, she ritual casted Detect Magic and Comprehend Languages, not knowing what they're going down into.
All right, fair enough.
Down we go.
All right,
And
you
Afra's
guys
just gonna
swing
dive right
down,
on down.
down. Small / medium translucent creatures dwell in this ravine. Probably just feeding off of each other more than anything else. Eventually, you are able to see the entrance to this sunken temple.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see an ominous door has sort of opened, revealing a spiraling stair that goes down, down, down. All of it is completely submerged, which makes one wonder, why do they have stairs if it's underwater? For style, I guess. Or maybe at one point it was above ground. Or not
We
flooded.
discovered Atlantis?
All right, so you guys wish to head inside?
Damn right.
We do.
I kind of like to
Alright.
look at the architecture
Sure.
beforehand, see if I
And
can
make sure there aren't any
try and
fucking
decipher
traps.
the ruins.
Oh yeah.
I have my thing. You just reminded me. That thing.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So, the architecture of this is unlike anything in Faerun that you have seen. Faerun being the continent that you're living on. There are properties of it that are similar to like dwarven or giant construction, sort of the hard angles, the grandiose size, that sort of thing. But the angles here are even more sharp than what the dwarves would favor. And there is a slimness sort of interposed with the thickness that creates sort of an uneven patterning, which definitely dwarves are all about the symmetry, all about the solidity of the design. It's like it's intentionally chaotic in its design while also trying to impose order on sort of a chaotic pattern. If you had to guess, you would say that the people that built this were quite insane.
Awesome. So excited. Let's do it.
All right.
So nothing can go wrong. Dive straight in.
Okay, sweet. We'll hero stack you and move you to the next map.
Alvis, of course, looks upon that, and this makes total sense to him.
Right. Here we go. And let's see. Got different music for this part.
More ominous than what's currently going on?
Probably, yeah. This is like the chill ominous. This is the more underwater ominous, I guess. I don't know. And again, you may have to jockey the sound up and down because not every track comes in at the same volume. And I find it better to let people choose their volume than for me to adjust the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Extra spooky.
All right. So as you guys arrive, there is sort of a heartbeat kind of sound making its way through the water as well.
Is there a direction that it's coming from? Like, is it coming from the temple?
Oh, it's definitely, yeah, as you go down, 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 this like access stairway sort of thing. It's definitely coming from the direction you are headed. It gets stronger and a little faster as you go. All right. So you arrive inside the Sunken Temple. The architecture inside, more of those sharp angles, more of those strange shapes, and you see the recurrence of those weird tentacle-y formations of stone, similar to the ones that were used to hold up the key. The stone that was used to build this place is similar to like a tufa stone, so like a very porous kind of spongy looking stone, but it has a sort of greenish aquamarine coloration to it.
All right, then.
You can already tell that the temple is in bad shape, crumbling and falling apart in places. There are no pockets of air that you can see.
Oh.
Yeah. As you come out into this main chamber, Orion, you see two of the tainted marrow. They seem to be in some sort of a stasis.
All right.
And I'm gonna just shuffle back a little bit.
Understandable. So they're in stasis, is what you said, right?
I mean, they're just sort of floating there. Their eyes and mouth dim. There's like a light, but it's very dim.
Yeah.
Shall we just be very quiet?
Looking at them, like, can I tell if like they're in like a magical, if like they're entranced by like magic?
Oh,
or if
yeah,
they're,
yeah,
like,
yeah. So detect magic. They're definitely in a magical stasis. As you are examining them, you see something slowly drift through the wall. It is some sort of strange jellyfish, medium size.
Oh. Is it going in a particular direction?
It sort of just floated out of the wall and then just sort of stopped there for a second, and is just fanning its bits, kind of pumping water and drifting.
Interesting.
Speak out to it and awkward unmask it if it's sentient.
It does not seem to reply, and just sort of slowly drifts along.
Jellyfish, do you talk?
And then goes right through the wall.
Spooky. Alright, just gonna pretend I didn't see that. I'm just gonna go this way.
Where it went through the wall, did the wall look like with the detect magic? Is it like magical?
Oh yeah,
itself?
the creature is very magical, and the sort of it left a little bit of like an ectoplasmy residue behind as it went through the wall. Alvis, one of them kind of swims up to you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like peer at it as it comes close.
Sure. You see inside the creature just swirling motes of light that sort of dance about.
I'm gonna poke it.
Okay. The creature retracts from you a bit. You take 1 point of lightning damage.
Oh, nice.
Oi!
and then
Shocking.
it swims into the wall.
That reminds me. I forgot to give you guys the rousing speech before we entered the dungeon.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna
Nice.
spend 10 minutes as we explore, telling you, like, basically giving you a lecture on archaeology.
Jenna
I'm
looks
just very
very
excited.
intrigued, and she's like taking notes of everything you're saying.
I have no fucking idea what you're talking about, but
I was like,
sounds
yeah,
good.
there's nothing cooler than a lecture about archaeology.
Gorilla loves everything
Actually,
you're saying, pays attention.
I mean, real
Yeah.
life that would be cool as heck, but Alvis is just like, eh. Don't touch the jellyfish though; they are shocking.
Did you touch it?
He's just gonna hold out
He's
his
Alvis. He
finger.
touches everything.
it looks like something was probably here at one point, as you kind of look, but it has been removed. The same with this area over here.
So
All right,
it
smart
it
people.
vaguely looks like the same kind of shape as the key that we found, like the orb. Would it be something like that, or not so much?
It looks like a much smaller pedestal than what you use for the keys, but of a similar design.
Okay.
Jenna's just looking around for a hook shot.
Huh. All right then.
There should be a body of the Baron.
Excuse me.
There should be. Sometime, we hope.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out those big fish lads.
No, do
real
not
quick.
do not disturb them.
No, I just want to have a look at them real quick. Do they have, listen, like I've got an idea. Do they have any anything on them that resembles those like little keys? Just the smaller versions.
No, they grip sort of harpoon / lance looking weapons in their unconscious grips. But other than that, they don't seem to have any sort of belongings or possessions.
Right. Never mind. Away we go. Oh, fuck.
I guess we are going right.
I mean, we could split up, but that's probably a wonderful idea.
Oh, hold on. Stop right there.
Oh shit.
Trap time.
You see sort of drifting from around the corner, the Baron.
Oh.
But he looks very, very dead. He has sort of scorch marks on his body, as if he was badly burned in places, and they run in jagged lines. So it doesn't look like the scorching was done by fire. His eyes are completely whited out. Many of his teeth are kind of broken. His chest piece is banged up really bad, and you see that he has many bites and lacerations as if from a very, very large creature. He grips in 2 of his 4 arms the trident he wielded in life, and he is slowly kind of drifting towards you. You see behind him are 3 more Sahuagin. They are also in a similar state of reanimation.
Oh.
Reanimation.
Yeah.
Well,
They seem
With
to be barring your way.
I make sure my bow and arrows are ready.
Says Pietro as he draws his rapiers.
yeah. I guess we gotta kill him again.
Are you sure? We can turn around and go the other way. This looks like a circle.
I
After it's like, get all the way. Like, no, we can't. Yeah,
Albus,
I can see it.
Albus, slow down. Don't wander too far ahead. You're too valuable.
Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, there's a jellyfish. Oh, there it is again. Little spooky lad.
I'm just gonna go back around here, make sure there's a circle and we're not missing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Waiting.
Okay, we can go this way.
Just like looking at him, does anything he's since he's the detect magic, does anything he's wearing look magical?
On the Baron, his trident is magical.
Hey, he's got a magic weapon. It's just a zombie, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
could,
shrug. Yeah, if you want it.
Could try and kill him again.
I mean,
Sure,
last time
let's
we
do it.
fought in water, it didn't go too well.
Or to just shoot him in the head a few times. Do your thing.
Can't shoot my gun underwater.
Do you not have a
Use your
crossbow?
bow.
No, but we can shoot him in the head with a crossbow. I will attempt to shoot the Baron in the eye through the head with a crossbow.
Okay. As you kind of go to raise your weapon, he rolls initiative.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Oy.
Yeah.
I guess let me roll some other stuff real quick too.
Ooh,
Oh no.
extra.
You don't have to crash.
This is
Yeah,
like just
you're
a
right.
quick kill the zombie Baron, get the trident, move on type situation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. It's just sometimes you guys make a lot of noise and upset the local ecosystem, that sort of thing.
What do you mean sometimes? We do it all the time.
I'm not a quiet person.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. So the heartbeat continues, but you hear the gentle sounds of a spooky underwater dungeon fade, and the sounds of combat music begin. Because slightly meta, I guess, but you know, whatever.
Oh, I hear boss music.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So starting things off, a jellyfish kind of floats out of the wall and just sort of begins to swim around Alvis.
Oh, he likes you.
All right. The Baron. The Baron with surprising speed for an undead. He swims forward to Pietro. All right. As he swims up, he is going to... Okay, nice. He's going to make a few attacks. Because he's got them forearms.
Yep.
All right. So he will attack with his trident. Let's see. Two-handed. Here we go. 1, 2. And then, so 27 hits. Does that get through your temp HP or no?
Yeah, that gets down to the bone.
Okay, so you take, you're at 44 or are you missing a hit point?
No, I had 8 temp hit points.
Okay, yeah, so
43.
All right, so thinking about archaeology and architecture, you quickly move out of the way of the first thrust of the trident, but it does catch you on the cheek, and that's just enough blood that you see his cataract over eyes sort of widen. His fishy nostrils begin flaring in excitement. He stabs again, this time a 17 for 12, and then he lunges
And
forward
17 hits.
to bite you, but the bite seems much more hungy than normal. Here it comes.
Oh boy, we are in for a good time, folks.
All right, so he tries to drain your life. So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
All right, so your HP permanently drops by that amount, etc., etc. You're getting used to life drain by now.
Hey guys, remember when Groot has his health life training about 40? Walk around with 2 hit points.
That is the Baron's turn. Orion, you're up.
Okay, interesting. Well, I need to do this first because I can't cast spells whilst raging. So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Branding Smite on my greatsword.
Okay.
And I will then make 2 attacks, and I believe I don't have to be raging to reckless. Nope.
Nope,
Awesome.
anytime you want.
Cool, so I'll make 2 greatsword attacks with advantage.
Okay. That would be a critical hit. Nice.
Nice.
So I get the smite on the first attack, which is a shame. Then roll the smite.
Okay.
Take 6 radiant damage plus another 10 slashing, and then another 18 slashing on top of that.
Oof. Okay. Let's see.
Is
So
it?
10, 18. So... All right, got it.
Then that's the end of my turn.
Was there a crit card?
Yeah, so the crit card, I pulled it. It is maximum damage on the crit. So it would have actually been 24 damage from the critical hit.
Nice.
And then he has to make a dexterity saving throw, or he is knocked prone, which can actually happen in the water. Still
I
kind of weird.
guess.
Yeah. According to 5th edition, it can. But he makes the save. Okay.
Awesome.
Prone
so-
is a state of mind.
Yeah, you're floundering. So yeah, that series of attacks, just like that, he is bloodied.
And some extra stuff.
Okay.
He's now emitting a 5-foot radius sphere of dim light,
Okay.
and he can't become invisible until the spell ends. But I don't think he's gonna go invisible.
All right, sounds good.
I think. And that's the end of my turn.
Afra, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action cast Hex on him, giving him disadvantage on strength checks. And then I'm going to move up here. And I'm going to stab him with my dexterity longsword.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 15. 15 is not enough to get past
Damn
his
it.
armor.
Okay. Alright, so that will be all I do.
Okay. Garuda, you're up.
I'm gonna stay where I am and just take 2 shots with my longbow at him.
Okay. Okay. 16, just enough.
Hey, that's 19 damage.
All right.
Nice. Sharpshooter. Nice.
Anything else from
nope.
Garuda?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. One of these undead Sahuagins swims up. Let's see.
Friend.
I think PH are the only one missing hit points, so that is who it will attack.
Oh.
Because they get advantage on anyone that is missing even a single hit point. So So here we go. It's gonna be a bite and a spear. Yeah, they still have their spears. Here we go. 21 for 2 and a 21 for 2. Getting in that chip damage.
Both hit.
All right, Jenna, you're up.
Jenna's gonna cast Frostbite on the Baron.
Okay. Constitution save.
Yep.
Oh, a question, Orion. Your sword, it had the smite on it. It's not a magic item yet, right? Like,
No, it's just a
okay.
standard greatsword.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Jenna, it fails, so 5 points of cold damage.
And disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Got it.
Nice.
That's Jenna's turn.
Okay. All right. Other Sahuagin's going to swim up. Same deal. Bloody target. It's going to go for it.
Hey, at least no more can get through now.
17 for 4 and a 20 for 2 on Pietro.
Hit and hit.
All right, Alvis, you're up. Oh,
Okay.
Because we're underwater, I should mention this. The passage that you're currently in is 15 feet from floor to ceiling. Assume that these Sahuagin are at in the middle. So if there's 3 blocks, right, Minecraft blocks, they're in the middle one. So you could go past them if you wanted to. They're not blocking the entire passage, but they are threatening the entire passage. But that also means that, like, another one, for example, could swim above or below one of the existing ones without them having to squeeze into a space. So underwater, you're basically flying, right? So there's always going to be, like, elevation to consider.
Okay.
All right, Alvis, your turn.
So the oh my god, the jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
It like did this like pass around me when you first brought it up. Is it trying to get my attention? Like, is it trying to pull me?
I mean, honest to God, it's a jellyfish. You could try to do like an insight with disadvantage, but I mean, it's a jellyfish, so like it'd be very hard to figure out what its motivations are.
If it wasn't for the fact that combat was going on, Alvis probably would have been easy to distract and separate from the group by this,
Yeah.
but there being an actual fight going on,
Please.
Alvis is gonna kind of shrug at the jellyfish like, sorry, and he's gonna turn and let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, he's going to cast a quickened chaos bolt
Okay.
at the Baron. He'll actually level it to level 2 though.
Go for it.
Let me, where's a normal roll? No, nice!
Yeah, that is a critical hit.
Nicely
Let's
done.
see the damage.
And kaboom. It's acid damage. I think, oh hold on, where's the, no, the first one is down there, 2d8, 7. It is psychic damage.
Okay.
And so it is dealing 18, 25, 34 damage psychic.
Wow. All right, he takes the 34 psychic damage. The additional effect would have been for force or thunder from the critical hit. So, all right. I know I said he was bloody before. I forgot that they had resistance to non-magical weapons. Or he has resistance to non-magical weapons, so I had to put it back up. So now he's bloodied for reals this time. Yeah.
Okay, and then because I had quickened, I'm going to. He's already got a frostbite on him. I'll chill touch him.
Okay. Nice.
For 6 necrotic.
Let's see. Necrotic.
Oh shit, he's a zombie.
He takes some of the necrotic damage, but not all of it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
That's Alvis's go.
All right. Of Orion, Pietro, and Afra, what are your passive perceptions? I know I should have all this stuff memorized.
Orion has a perception of 13.
Okay.
Mine's
I ha-
15.
14.
Okay. Currently, beyond the pounding of the heartbeats and the sounds of battle, you do not hear or see anything out of the ordinary. Pietro, you're up. The familiar needle sting of Sahuagin teeth is prickling your skin as your blood seeps out in clouds around you in the water.
Pietro's going to draw his rapiers, and he is going to try and kill the Baron.
Oh, damn. Okay. 18 is enough. Yeah, that's a hit.
For 11.
Okay. And
We're going to attack again.
Okay. Yeah, also a hit.
8.
All right. Yeah, whatever is animating him has given him sort of a fortitude that he did not have in life. He's kind of shrugging off a lot of these hits, similar to like how Orion was shrugging off hits in the last fight.
I'm going to follow up with my bonus attack offhand.
Okay.
Nice.
10.
Hit. Oof.
He's still standing, I'm sure, but let's get a little crazy. I'm going to action surge. Let's do that all over again.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm tired of being a
So
a
two
biting
more.
bag.
Yeah, 2 more attacks. Go for it.
Nope.
10 does not do it. 14 glances off the bronze breastplate.
What a waste. All right, that's
All
all I
right.
got.
You had some momentum going there. This Sahuagin swims up. It's gonna bite you.
Of course.
Even in death, they stick to what works. 17 for 5. 19 for 5.
Hit and hit.
All right. Top of the round, jellyfish just sort of drifts away. Do you want to do opportunity attack, Alvis, or?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, the only time I got hurt by one is when I touched it. So.
All right. You see another one, Alvis, kind of sloop out of the wall over here.
Well, wait. Alvis's player just passed an intelligence check. I don't know if Alvis does though. Let's. These guys all have super scorch marks that weren't caused by fire, probably caused by lightning, as I know that these things can zappy zap. So if more of them are coming to the area because of the fight, we might want to, I don't know, spread out, or I don't know, not get zapped to death.
All good things to think about. Pietro, the Baron, he takes in nostrils full of your blood clouds, raises his trident, keeps attacking. There we go. 26 for 16.
He doesn't have advantage because of frostbite.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
So only an 11 on that attack. That is a miss. All right. He
MVP
attacks.
of this
Good call. He attacks again. 26 for 8.
That does hit.
All right. And then he's going to try and bite you.
What the hell?
26 for 8.
All right, now I'm definitely down.
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw. Constitution works even when you're unconscious.
Can you also do your orc thing?
I already did.
Oh, did you?
Because
Wait,
the
when?
well, the second trident hit, that would have I had 6 hit points left.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That would have brought me down. I pop back at 1. The life drain hits. Then
See,
that's gone.
these non-frontliners, Pietro, they're like, he was only getting hit for 2 damage at a time. How could he be down? But you got hit like a dozen times, so. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not bad at PHR at all. You're doing your job, dude. I appreciate your PHR.
Yo, dude, I know your pain. Trust me.
All right, you take permanent 8 from your max HP, and you drop into a convulsing sort of heap. Because you have magical water breathing and you're not holding your breath, you do not immediately start drowning, which is good.
Oh, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, this combat's going great.
Yeah, man. Imagine when you get to the boss. Oh, jeez. All right, Orion, it is your turn.
Well, I think it's time to bring out the big guns, because this has gone awry rather quickly. It's time to go into a frenzied rage.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna need these attacks. Alright, and then to follow up with that, they're gonna get advantage on me anyways. I'm gonna reckless attack the, should I keep going? Like, how...
The Baron looks like he is barely held together by necromantic power.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll keep going for the Baron. I can deal with a bit of chip damage, because it'll just be like 1-2 points of damage a pop, so...
Okay.
So 2 attacks with advantage on the Baron.
Sure.
Good thing I got advantage.
Yep. Both hit.
Takes that, and he takes
with the second. Yeah, with the second swing, that's what you needed. He is done.
Whew. And because Pietro's floating around, I'm gonna. Would I be able to like position myself on, like, in his space whilst he's unconscious?
Because he's unconscious, it wouldn't be squeezing, right? So you could be in the same space with him, essentially standing over the body. The best case that could get is like a +2 to his AC from essentially soft cover from you. Yeah, Sahuagin are, they go after wounded prey before any others, and they know about healing magic and stuff like that. So generally, they will go for a coup de grace if they can get one.
That's why I'm gonna stand here and be like, all right then, you gotta get through me first.
All right, fair enough. Anything else from Orion?
No.
Okay, Afra, you're up.
Okay.
An unusual situation. Pietro's down, and you are the only one with healing.
Pietro, I love you, dude. Just so you know.
Okay.
Frontline is hard. It is not. Yeah, in 5th edition, Frontline is hard.
And I didn't build Pietro to really be frontline.
Right,
I didn't
yeah.
build him the right way.
I know your pain.
When you signed up, there was still a paladin, and then there was another paladin after that paladin, and so, but yeah,
It's whatever. It's what it is.
all right. So what are you gonna do, Afra?
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to. Should I heal or should I attack?
Heal.
Okay.
You both.
Okay.
You could
I'm
do
gonna,
that.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage and step away.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Smart.
reach out and touch Pietro and cure wounds.
Okay.
For 11. Nice.
Pietro, your eyes fly open. You think for a moment that you are drowning, but it is only because you are not used to having gills and processing water in such a manner. You kind of flounder about in the water. There is a buff, half-naked, sort of defensively swimming next to you, and 3 angry piranha shark dudes. You look and see that the Baron has been sort of cleaved in like almost in half, but like held together by a bit of skin and muscle. His rotten guts are just sort of drifting about zero gravity style in the water.
Okay. And then I'm gonna pull him and drag him away.
Oh, force
From
moving
them.
an ally is an action. Force moving an ally is an action.
Can
Get
I
that
retcon and
first.
have done that
Okay.
first?
But you could ask Garuda if he wants to do that. But yeah, you've done all that already. So
We have only
No,
do what?
it's fine. Just
yeah.
let's keep this going.
All right.
Okay.
So, do you kind of swim further away? Give him
Yeah,
like a
well,
you got this champ pat, and then swim back.
yeah.
Oh, how much temporary HP did we get from that thing? Because I don't actually know.
8.
Oh, 8. Cool.
Yeah.
Garuda, you're up.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Plus 11 HP. Mathematically, you're gonna be fine, Pietro. Against one Sahuagin, it'll be all right.
Actually do it to the side of him. This one right here. I'm
Okay.
gonna-
All right, northernmost one, got it. Ooh, 7 does not hit. But 20 does.
Yeah.
For 20 points of damage, it is bloodied.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, Sahuagin number 12. It is going to maintain position and try and attack around the redskin dude at the bloodied target, because that is what they are all about. So this, Pietro, you have a +2 to your AC from an ally sort of giving you some cover.
Okay.
Here we go. Spear and bite. So 18 and a 20.
18 does not hit. The bite does.
Okay. All right. Jenna, you're up.
I'm gonna frostbite the north one.
Okay. Let's see. It fails. Takes 6 points of damage. And is killed. You see it sort of ice over and sort of stop moving. It is a zombie, though, so let me make a Constitution save to see if its zombie fortitude keeps it going and it breaks out of that ice on its next turn. Let's see. Nope, that does it. It's frozen for keeps.
Nice.
All right. Anything else from Jenna?
No, that's my turn.
All right. And that's Sahuagin. It does not get to go. Alvis, you're up.
All right. I will cast Frostbite as well, since it seems to be quite effective.
All right.
And I'll cast it on, I guess this top, whatever the top one is here.
All right.
And oh,
Oof.
only 3 damage.
It makes the save.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Alvis is just gonna mutter a curse that spell not working, and he's going to kind of go just back
As you do,
here.
the jellyfish sort of fans excitedly as you come towards it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna spirit fingers it, not touching it, just doing spirit fingers like.
Mhm.
Yeah, excited 10-year-olds. Huzzah.
Are
Okay.
you talking about Spearfingers from
Bring it on.
the cheerleader movie? Where they're
Yes.
like,
Yeah, spirit fingers.
All right.
okay.
Fair enough. As you turn in,
You look
something
ridiculous.
else happens. Pietro, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna 5e shuffle. That way I'm not squeezing. with Orion.
Sure. And remember, you can go up and down here as well. I'm going to assume otherwise you're at the default height of 10.
Crash, was this already here, or did that just move into my view?
7.5. Which one? Oh yeah, that was there at the entrance.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
have done like a circle.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're going to stabby stab at this Sahuagin here in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, that is a hit.
For 11.
It is bloodied instantly. You're hitting very hard today. All right, also a hit.
For 5.
Okay.
And if that doesn't kill it, I'm gonna follow it up with my bonus attack.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a critical.
All right, let's see. As you go to stab it, As you go to stab it, the creature kind of takes its spear and parries it, which is kind of impressive for a zombie. The wounds that you've sustained are such that you weren't really ready for that amount of quickness from the zombie. It knocks your rapier out of your offhand, and it slowly just kind of drifts to the bottom of the chamber.
Okay, that's not the end of the world. That's fine.
Nope.
Could be worse.
All right. This one, bloodied target. It's going to go for that bloody target. It will attack you, or I guess counterattack you.
Yep.
19 for 2.
Yep.
All right. Top of the round. Alvis. You watch the creature in front of you vanish.
Huh.
It's like watching a chameleon. It just completely disappears. And then you feel it all around you.
I can feel you all around me.
It is in your space with you, covering your body.
Huh.
Is it circling the air he's breathing?
It doesn't seem to be causing any untoward effects, but it is definitely all upon him.
I'm gonna just freeze.
All right. Garuda, you see another one pop out of the wall and just kind of drift along. And it's very like Ghostbusters, right? Like when they hit a wall, there's just sort of a film of slime left behind, and then they just pass through the wall like it's nothing.
I don't know. One of you guys
All
are
right.
bird experts. Are jellyfish on a bird's diet?
Some birds can eat jellyfish, yeah. I don't know if I'd eat these jellyfish. Orion, you're up.
Cool. Well,
You raging, you frenzying. What's the plan?
kill.
Kill. Okay, it's simple enough.
I'm going to reckless attack. I'm gonna see if I can at least kill this Sahuagin here in one go before moving on.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit her?
Oh yes, it does.
I don't know why I asked. It takes 15 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Okay, it has to get a. So that sets the DC at 20. So it needs a 19 or 20 to have zombie fortitude kick in.
Fucking.
No. Yeah, you
No.
cleave it in 20. Yeah, you just.
Cool.
It is done.
Right, moving on to the last lad. I'll make my extra attack and my bonus action attack.
All right, both of those hit.
And it takes that much damage.
Okay. The first attack for 9, the second attack for 17. It needs a nat 20 to survive that. It does not. You have killed both of them. 1, 2, 3. They are dead. You still have your movement available to you if you'd like to take it.
Would I be able to grab that trident from the Baron?
Item interaction? Sure. Yep.
Alright, I'll grab it.
Okay.
Glad you remembered that. I completely forgot.
That's the reason we started the fight.
We were like, yeah, we'll take the fight. That's a magic weapon.
Pietro nearly fucking dies. You know?
Afra,
Move.
you're up.
Got it.
Okay. I'm gonna swim this way a little bit.
Sure.
Would I see anything abnormal about Elvis?
Wow, where do I begin? What a setup! What a setup! Since the last time you saw him, I guess the only thing that's even more abnormal is he seems like uncomfortable, like when somebody's underwear is like kind of creeping up their butt crack, you know, and they want to grab it but they can't because they're at a social encounter. Like he kind of maybe has that look on his face, like something uncomfortable is happening to my body, but I don't want to make a big deal about it.
He's very stiff and rigid, and considering we're in the water, that's not typical.
Yeah.
I will say, Elvis.
Oh, wait. But
Oh.
invisibility underwater, you can kind of see there is some displacement around him. There is something that is basically like enveloping his body.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, Elvis, bud. You okay there?
I'm in a jellyfish.
It does come out murmured, as it does. And keep in mind, you know, again, when you're speaking underwater, please, for love of God, don't do this. But it sounds like, you know, cartoon characters, you know, speaking underwater with the whole like blah 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 as the bubbles kind of come out of your mouth.
Do you want me to do something? I can.
Don't know.
I can try and shoot you, but I think that might go badly.
Don't shoot me. He looks like Joe Pesci's character in Home Alone when Marv's about to hit him with a crowbar, and he doesn't know that spider's on him. He's just like, Marv, what are you doing? Like when you say you're gonna shoot him, he's got that look like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to move my hex to the thing that is on him.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna I'll hold an eldritch blast.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. I'm
When
just
things
gonna
get
stand here
shocking.
waiting.
Am I to assume you're hexing strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Garuda.
Gruda's
freaky stuff
just
happening.
confused
Yeah.
because he's still hearing battle music and he heard Alpha's conversation, so he's gonna just walk down here and see what's going on.
Well, I'm keeping it in combat because Orion is heavily invested in rage as a frenzied berserker. So if his rage ends, he's exhausted. So he probably wants to get the absolute most mileage out of it possible.
Fair enough. Alpha said that she was holding her eldritch blast, so Gruda probably sees that. Her hands are like glowing, and he's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna ready a shot at Elvis. That's what I'm gonna do. Just like I don't know what we're doing, but I like this idea."
All right. Jenna, you look over. Afra and Garuda are holding up Alvis, like maybe to steal his lunch money. Yeah, they both have weapons aimed at him. You look over, and he has some new shield of some kind, kind of shimmering around him in the water, displacing stuff around him. But he doesn't seem too happy about it.
Would I recognize that as invisibility? Being a
Give me as a free action. Give me an Arcana check real quick.
okay.
Yeah, invisibility is great, but not so great underwater, where the water sort of gives away your location anyways. So there is, there's an invisible creature sort of enveloping him.
Jenna, to quickly ruffle through her bag, and she's gonna pull out one of her canisters of ink,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just gonna kind of throw it all over Albus, all the ink.
Okay. Yeah, you make this big ink cloud. It gets on you. It gets on probably a little bit on Afra. It does get on the creature though, and yeah, it is definitely the jellyfish.
How big
It's
is
just
it?
a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Like a small regular
Oh.
jellyfish?
Oh no, it's like a big ass medium-sized jellyfish that is all over his body. It's like wrapping its tendrils around him and
I've seen this
pressing
hentai
against
before.
him. Yeah. It's a good one.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you would consider that a item interact or a action.
I think it would be an action to reach in,
That's
pull
what
it
I was
out,
thinking,
unstop
too.
it,
I
yeah,
just
all that
had
jazz.
I just had
Yeah,
to
for
try.
sure.
Yeah, and that's Jenna's turn.
Okay,
Albus,
Albus.
stop making weird friends.
Not how Elvis planned on spending his day. Verbal, somatic, and material. Oh, a cup of water.
I mean,
Well,
it's
got
not
plenty
it's
of
not
that.
grappling you. It's just on you. So you could, like a drunk person at a party, like, hey, love you, and they're like kind of like hanging on to you and stuff like that. Like you're not grappled, but you definitely didn't ask for this.
I'm casting a level 2 armor of Agathis on myself.
Oh shit.
Just
Okay.
in case it does a thing.
Okay.
And then
All right. You see him sort of like get his spectral. What does your spectral armor look like? Out of curiosity, I don't think we've ever established that.
it would actually look like he was covered in frost. Like
Okay.
yeah. So spectral frost. I imagine when you're outside in the deep winter and the condensation of your own breath like freezes on your beard.
Oh, okay.
And you have that
You kind of
white...
look like you got left out in the cold. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. All right.
Frosty boy.
It's not going to be an Elsa dress.
That's what I was hoping for. All right. So what do you got? You cast the spell. You still have a bonus action. You still have a movement.
Yeah. So as far as that goes, he's just going to he's getting the hang of this whole thing. He's gonna think, but he's gonna try and think outside of his brain to the voice, and he's gonna be like, "Are these yours?" And
All right.
as far as moving, he's actually gonna. Oh.
Oh.
How?
All right. You're gonna do what?
He's literally gonna out loud. He's gonna be like, "How?" And I can't do that this round. Because I cast the spell already. But Albus thinks he's figured it out. He all of a sudden, to anyone who's looking at him, he suddenly smiles and looks really smug.
Okay.
And
Did he just shit his
So
pants?
you're up.
sorry, bonus
What?
action.
Okay.
I cast a spell. I'm gonna spectrally, lightning wingies over to here.
All right.
And he kind of grins because he thinks he's figured it out. With
All right, Pietro, you're up.
Pietro's going to turn to Orion and say, "Do you need me to hit you?"
Yes.
Okay, I will.
Just punch him for 1 damage.
Yeah, I'll just gonna punch him for 1,
All right, that's fine.
and then
First,
can I
yeah,
swim down and
take
get my rapier back?
Okay. Yeah, totally. Only 5 feet of your swim speed, item interaction. You still got stuff you could do if you want, or you could just kind of maintain by allies.
I'm gonna swim over by Afra so I can get a better visual on what the hell's going on with all.
Fair enough. Okay. All right, top of the round. This thing sort of drifts back towards you. It drifts through you, and then over to here. Garuda, you see one swimming towards you. It looks like it's going to pass through you. You are ready in action.
I am. Can I kill this
You-
thing? Elvis is.
It's coming. It's moving through you. All right,
gonna say
passes
don't.
through you. And then it just sort of darts through the wall.
I was holding my breath. I release it. He's here.
All right. Orion, you see ahead of you, one of them pass through the wall and just kind of drift across the way and disappear into the wall again. All right, Orion, back to you.
I'm gonna fucking kill it. Maybe. I don't know if I can.
You guys are starting to realize there's definitely more than one, but it is hard to keep track of how many there are.
All right. Is this like over here? Is this like a staircase?
It's if the place wasn't flooded, this would be sort of imagine like a tentacle arm, right? That is showing its suction cups. So it's a stylized sort of staircase made out of suction cups. Again, the stair motif is less practical, as it is sort of just symbolic. Because with a flooded complex, they had no reason for stairs.
I will. Oh wait, we can talk.
Yeah, you can speak underwater. Because you have underwater breathing, you can speak underwater. It just comes out like, you know, old-timey cartoons, like, you know, hey guys, you know, that kind of thing. Which I discourage you from actually doing because it's horrible. But like theater of the mind, that's what it would sound like when you guys are talking, unless you're speaking Aquan, in which case you sound like a total badass, like underwater. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed. You thought this just looked around. There's actually a staircase back there if you want to go check it out.
All right, you have your movement. You still have your action. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go check out what's upstairs.
Okay, there is the stairs, such as they were. They're down on the floor, and they go up about 5 feet to a platform right here.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there's a sort of an archway right here, that kind of leads to another chamber.
Oh, okay. I'll have a little look over here and see what's in here.
Yeah. So as you turn,
My last 5 feet of movement.
yeah. So as you turn the corner, you saw something very big. It's very obviously undead. It is curled around a pedestal similar to the ones that the keys were using upstairs, but this is much larger and more grand. There is a big purple sphere on top. It is glowing and pulsing with light, and you can tell that that is where the heartbeat is coming from, is inside that orb. The creature looks over at you with great interest as you enter the doorway.
Like, curious, like...
You sense a hostile intent.
Okay, so I still have 5 feet of my movement left. Wait a minute. Fuck it, I gotta keep... If this thing is straight up hostile, right? Lolax is about to go for me. Fuck this guy.
I mean, yeah, you're a 5th level barbarian. You are very experienced with things trying to kill you. This thing is not here just to be a display piece. It is very much here to fight.
I'm going to give it a nice warm hello by throwing 2 javelins at it.
Okay, hype.
What the fuck is up with your rolls?
Well, now I no longer have any javelins left.
I thought you took some of the Cora ones from yesterday.
Shit. Yeah, you're right. I just never said how
I
many.
marked you off for 12.
Oh, okay. I'll add another 12 javelins in then. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll roll damage first so people can get on with their turn. Please roll damage. Oh. taking its sweet time to roll damage for me.
No worries. It's taking the sweet time to open its the thing's character sheet for me. So it
I'll have these
Oh, okay. That's why.
What's up?
Oh, I'm looking for its character sheet.
Oh. Okay.
The mini isn't linked for some reason.
Oh. I'm
There we
gonna
go.
reload my Roll20 real quick.
Sure.
Yeah. Sorry about this, folks.
No worries. But both of those did hit. I can actually go into your character sheet and have it auto roll damage for you. That'll speed things up.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Alright, let's see if it'll let me roll the damage now.
That's weird.
That's not right.
What happened?
It's just not rolling anything.
Oh, here, Oh, yeah. Okay, weird. Can you go ahead and hit the javelin button 2 more times?
Just the damage?
Like on your character sheet. Yeah, just make 2 more javelin attacks. I think
Okay.
what happened is you went to push the button right as I was telling it to auto roll damage. There we go.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so
There you
now
go.
from now on, your character will automatically roll damage, which is always fun, I think, because even when you miss with an attack, you can see just how hard it would have hit or how like light it would have hit, kind of thing, which is always
How
fun.
terrible it would have been.
That sounds awful. Like,
I mean, I like it because then it's like,
Being attacked by a monster and the monster missing and seeing that the monster would have done like 40 damage, like
good.
it's just like you know what I mean? Like you realize I don't want to be near this monster anymore.
That's what
man.
tells me that the pillar that's behind me was absolutely demolished, as opposed to just being like having the tentacle bounce off it.
All right, so you attack and you deal some damage to this creature. Unlike the Baron, it seems to be taking the full effect of these attacks.
Interesting. Fuck it. I got 5 feet of movement.
Oh, wow. Okay, bold.
I should have done this instead of throwing javelins at it.
All right, as you approach, you see a ripple of electricity travel from the nose all the way down the 50-foot length of the creature to its tail, and then back up to its nose again. It's a sort of flash of electricity.
That's fun.
Okay, Afra,
Yes.
you're up.
Oh wait, I still got a bonus action. Actually.
Oh, you still got bonus action. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna
I need to-
attack
can I-
again?
Can I actually reckless? I can't. No, I
You
can't.
can reckless anytime you want, right?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
because I already made attacks, haven't I? I can't. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So this will be a normal greatsword attack.
Okay.
Oh!
Is it though? Is it a normal one?
It takes the rage damage. Is the rage damage multiple?
Yeah,
as well?
rage is only on melee, but it'll work for this. Yeah. So let's
Crit
go
card!
let's see what happens. All right. Constitution save, or it starts bleeding. Okay, it's a little weird, but we'll see what happens.
I sure do hope you guys can hear this.
Yeah, it fails. So you managed to slice it open in such a way that it is losing vital bits from its inside. So for the next few turns, wow, next 4 turns, it is going to take a little bit of damage at the beginning of each of its turns. Okay.
End of my turn. Help! Help! Help!
All right, you hear kind of echoing from way further in over the sound of the pulsing heart, Orion calling out for help.
Yeah,
Okay.
I assume I would have like saw him wander off, and then like I heard the oh shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move up here.
That's true. I
Okay.
did say that.
Let's see. That gets me. That's 25, so that would be 30. I will bonus action dash. Another 10. Where are these stairs? Right here?
The stairs again, they're just a decorative element, but yeah, there is they kind of lead into
Okay.
this archway that's over here.
Okay. So that was 30. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's scary. Why does he have so many minis?
To simulate his super long body, because
Okay.
you know, like
Okay.
with sinuous creatures, you can't really get that in Roll20. So it's
And then
you
I'm
know,
gonna
I do a little
I'm gonna take
centipede effect on him.
I take a step back.
But
And
every
then-
every part of him, right, would be his mini. Just to
Yeah.
kind of keep that in mind, as far as like, am I close enough to hit it, sort of thing.
Okay.
But conversely, that's also where I would draw his melee reach from, is any part of his miniature.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna shoot him with my bow. from
Okay.
a Distance.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn, guys. All right.
We're done with this shit.
Apparently. All right. You hit it right in the face, splitting open its lip. But it does not. It does not necessarily cast spells. So.
Okay.
Oh, something else. Sorry. When you struck it with your melee attack, Orion, you did take 7 points of lightning damage.
Interesting.
Yeah. So. All right.
There goes my 10 hit points. Cool.
Strong ass sneak attack, nonetheless. It takes an additional 22
Nice.
points of damage.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you get to
Nin-
yeah.
No, 19.
19?
19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it said like max damage or something.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. Anything else from Afra?
That will be it.
Okay. Garuda, you're up.
Question. What converts to my swim speed? Is it my walking speed or flying speed?
Oof, that's a good question. I think normally it's your walking speed. What does the spell say, Jenna? It just says,
Let me
Yeah, walking
see.
speed.
I'll repost it.
yeah,
Oof.
Swimming
Slow
speed
down.
equal to their walking.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try to swim behind Afro, but because I am very slow, I no longer have no idea where I'm going because there's no light. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You
You
know,
kind of bump into Jenna and she just pushes you in that direction.
fair enough. I use my action to dash in. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25.
And remember,
Uh,
you could diagonal move to move faster in 5th edition. The equivalent of Legend of Zelda rolling to get everywhere.
Yeah, I can't see the diagonal to move. I'm just moving. To be completely serious. So, yeah, that'll be my turn right now.
Okay. I dig it. Jenna, you're up.
Okay, yeah, Jenna's gonna swim closer. And then
Alvis, sorry, real quick. Alvis, you do notice that the eye lights and mouth lights of the marrow that were in stasis are now glowing brightly.
Oh, craptacular.
Okay. So Jenna, keep going.
And unfortunately, she can't see anything.
Okay.
Afro, is there anything there?
Hell yeah.
Can't see it though.
Yeah, it's like you have to be standing where I'm standing. There's an open doorway.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll use my action to dash. Take a look inside. Then double back.
I'm loving this.
You're so brave!
Yeah, that's my same thoughts right now. Like, I've seen 2 people come back already. Just motherfuckers like, I'm just gonna attack it.
Yeah,
Like-
and you swing up and you see every person that goes around the corner immediately backpedal. You're like, why am I swimming towards this archway? Why am I underwater? Why am I here? What am I doing with my life? All right. Anything else from Jenna?
No, that's all.
Okay. Alvis, you're up.
Okay. Not knowing that any of that is going on, and thinking
Yeah,
that
you're definitely pretty far away to hear the shouts over the heartbeat and everything that's going on. But you did see your allies, I guess, begin swimming in that general direction. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move to the how do I do this? To the center of this thing, and I probably have this all wrong, but Alvis thinks he's onto this. I'm gonna channel a lightning bolt through the jellyfish.
Oh no.
Okay.
To prove that I'm worthy, because I too can zappy zap.
Okay.
So I don't know if this does anything, but I'm technically casting lightning bolt full on at the jellyfish.
Wow.
And I think I'm doing this as a good thing. He's proud of this move.
Okay. I guess drop me some damage dice on that lightning bolt.
Did
That
you
would
do
be
32 damage?
lightning damage.
All right.
Holy
try
shit.
To avoid it because it doesn't know what you're doing to it. Oof, terrible. Only got a 12, so it takes the full damage. Except it takes no damage from lightning. Sort of just absorbs it.
Yes.
Okay.
See, I gave it this energy. I am worthy, right?
Yeah, it's sort of it seems kind of happy with you that you would do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the voice like convey any awesomeness? I'm gonna Alvis is like mentally preening right now. Like, yeah.
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna poke the jellyfish.
All right, you take a point of damage for poking it.
Okay, that's all Elvis has this round.
All right. As your turn ends, the jellies decide this would be a good time to formally add themselves to initiative.
Or they cannot.
Oh. Okay. I just saw that, Sean.
Let's see.
Can I respond to that?
If you want, sure.
Alright, I'll wait till my turn.
So as Alvis's turn is going to end, the eel dragon's turn is going to start. Because that's actually a thing. So the eel dragon is going to start its turn, and let's change out the music.
Oh boy.
To something even more obvious.
All right. So you see lightning crackling up and down the creature's body, and it aims its adorable little face in your general direction, Orion. Energy gathers, and it breathes its breath weapon.
Cool.
All right. Good thing there's no one standing directly behind you.
God damn it.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's happening. All right. I believe this is dexterity saving throws, so that's good. Here we go.
I should have pulled you with me. I'm sorry.
51 points of lightning damage is coming your way.
Well, wish me luck.
Oh, thank God. Well, still, that's still pretty terrible.
So 25 on a pass.
I'm still alive.
There you go.
Same.
Just bloody from that, my dude. Oof.
All right, and the creature continues to be. It almost kind of tightens up its defensive coils around the pedestal that it is guarding. All right, Pietro, you're up.
Pietro is hearing a lot of activity and
I think at this point you
swearing.
would hear a kind of sound of an explosion from the northeast.
So I'm not gonna dash. I'm gonna move. Let's see here.
Yeah, we'll drop some rocks here. There we go.
And I guess I'm gonna pop a healing potion.
Don't forget your second wind.
True.
Oh, can I?
It's a bonus action in the second wind, so yeah, you
Oh.
can take a potion as a standard action.
Yeah.
Second wind is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, we got potions.
Fill up that HP tank.
You're gonna help
Need
me.
it. Let's see.
The zombie dragon eel. I love it. How many templates can we throw on this thing?
Cool.
I
That's
would
some third.
just
That's
like
some
to
third edition shit right there.
I would just like to register a complaint that I would
Okay,
like
sure.
in the future
Uh-huh.
everything with a breath weapon to just look like a dragon. You know?
Okay. Well, fair enough. I know it looks a little disjointed because I tried to make a little caterpillary thing for you. This is the full art of the creature.
Yeah, but that still
Yeah.
doesn't look like a dragon. It doesn't look like a thing with a breath
Anything
weapon.
can have.
I mean, I wouldn't call it cute. I mean, but
We kind of go off the they kind of go off the Pokemon definition of a dragon. So like an apple could be a dragon.
Apple is a dragon.
Slug could be a dragon.
Slug is a dragon.
All I know
Someone's
from over a
discarded
year of
lighter
playing
could
with
be a
Crash,
dragon. I mean, yeah, an orange dragon is not a dragon. That's a flying fire type. So if you,
Funnily enough,
yeah,
those
Everything
51
has a breath
points,
weapon.
not the worst lightning breath weapon I've
No,
dealt with.
brother.
I think the most I've taken is like 200 points of damage from a breath attack. That
Oh
was-
my
that was
God.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a lot of horror stories for D&D in my demons.
Whew. Okay. Anything else for Pietro?
I did use my second wind, and I'm going to shout out, "What is going on?"
Bad
Shit.
time.
Shit is going on.
All right. So, Alvis, you've shocked the creature, given it lots of lightning. It is going to reach out with a little tendril and sort of caress your face lovingly, and then drift away from you.
Albus
has-
is smiling.
It has no intention of harming its sweet baby.
I don't like that.
So with a 50-foot swim speed, it starts slowly making its way towards Pietro. Yeah, and then it it was drifting before. Now it's doing like squid swim, where it's like
boy.
fanning its frills and all that. It positions itself right there with its stash action. All right, let's see. There's one right here. It is going to slowly drift along. And pop out here. Jenna and Garuda, as it appears, it is going to attempt to shock you guys. You see sort of a purplish light similar to the crystals that or the pearls that you've seen before, well up in the creature, and it attacks everything within 5 feet of it with its shock attack.
Huh.
So 17 for 2 lightning and 6 poison.
Is that on
damn.
me?
That is on Garuda and Jenna, because it it attacks everything within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. I'll take it.
Okay.
Oh.
Orion, you're up.
Ah!
Kill it, please. Kill it to death.
I mean, I ain't a fan of the voices in my head, but if you want to throw down, we're kind of already doing that. We'll just fucking do this then. Fucking champion shit. I'm gonna make my attacks recklessly.
Okay.
I mean, duh, yeah, violence. That's what I do best.
Pietro will encourage violence.
So 1, 2. Wow, that first one was pretty bad, but at least I got the 2 other attacks on it.
All right. So recklessly, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Always reckless.
All right. Yeah, those 2 hit, a 25 and a 26.
Oh, and it also takes this as well.
All right.
And that's the end of my turn. 3 attacks.
All right, 29 damage.
Yeah.
The creature sort of solemnly looks at you. Each of the 2 attacks that hit triggers electricity surging back through your body. So that would be, let's see, the first hit that you made, you took 4 points of lightning. The second hit against it, 4 points of lightning.
That's cheating, I say to it.
I don't know why I'm rolling, because it actually has like a button here that says Shocking Touch, but whatever. Yeah. So you take 4 and 4. Okay. As your turn ends, this ectophasm over here is going to... Ectophasm? I don't know. It is going to drift on up. And 5e shuffle past you. And then it is going to try to shock you and Afra.
Interesting. I have really low AC.
16 for 4 lightning and 6 poison.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, was that against Afra?
It's against both of you. It attacks
okay.
everything within 5 feet of it.
Interesting. I'm still
Yeah.
alive, barely.
All right, Afra, you are up. Oh, you barely, yeah. Oh my god.
Ow.
Yeah, barely. Same.
Don't worry, it's only it needs a 6 and a d6 to get back its breath weapon. It's going to be forced to only use its melee attacks on its turn. So you got this.
Right. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to attack this thing in front of me. I have no other choice.
Okay.
Gonna long sword it.
All right. Woo. All right. That is a hit. As you slice into the creature, it is bloodied.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action disengage and just kind of run away.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Well,
Fair.
It's just
Fair.
me now.
I don't want to be bunched up anymore. That's all.
All right.
How romantic. Just me and the dragon.
Garuda.
Actually, hang on. I want to move a different way.
Sure. Okay.
Let's see. That was
This ain't chess. You could move a different way before your turn ends. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to move in here. I want to move
spicy.
into here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you swim above, I'm assuming, because underneath would probably be gross. Yeah, you swim above the jelly and into the room. Hype. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
and I'm gonna just be over here in the corner.
All right. Garuda, you're up.
where are these jellyfish at? Like when it comes to a corridor?
They are floating 7.5 feet off of the ground, so they threaten every available space.
Okay.
Yeah. But that does mean you could swim above or below them if you were so inclined. I will say, strategically, provoking opportunity attacks from these is horrible, since their attacks always target everything within 5 feet of them.
Yeah, I realized that. I'm just gonna start shooting and fuck it. Sharpshooter, this guy first.
Amazing. All right. Let's see what happens with the crit. Did you guys download that new Roll20 like browser extension? You get like a crit every other dice roll or something, because it's definitely quadruple damage. So give me 2 more d8s from that.
Probably dead.
That would be
Yeah. That is a total of 24 damage.
Yeah.
It is dead. It kind of ruptures and just kind of turns into slime in the water.
We'll do the same thing for this one over here.
Okay.
Does he hit?
Okay. Yeah, that one does not hit.
Alright, then I'm gonna action search and do both of that over.
Okay. Just real quick. You have some kind of ability that allows you to attack in melee with a ranged weapon without penalties, right?
Oof. No, I do not. I don't think so.
Ah.
Crossbow
Okay.
expert feat.
Yeah. All right. Then that one, we'll take it out of the equation anyways. But the rest of these attacks are going to be at disadvantage. So.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nope. I did not. I thought you gotta give it to me.
Yeah. You
Nope.
guys have plenty of stuff to fight. We could spare. We could move on without that guy. All right. Use an action surge then, or no, because it's going to be a disadvantage.
Yeah. No. I'll just leave it at that.
No, you're going to hold on to it. Okay.
Yep. And can I use this attack to disengage?
You can
Multi-attack.
yeah, you can use your action surge to do anything you want, kiddo.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'll just keep right here. And...
Yeah, I've seen action surge used for so many wild things. It's a really good ability. All right, that brings us to more jellies. All right, a jelly kind of floats up from the floor here to meet up with the other one. It's going to attack Pietro and Garuda. It misses both of you as it kind of discharges in the water. All right. You see that the other one takes no damage from lightning or poison. All right. Are there any other jellies? I believe there are. Where are you at, other jelly? Oh, you're way down there. Okay. Afra, you see one come out of the wall.
God damn
And
it.
start drifting towards you and Orion. Use the dash action to get there, though.
Okay.
Jenna.
Bad friend.
You're up.
I'm just gonna take a couple steps over, and then I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. And I'm gonna do this slow. I'm gonna start pumping into this jellyfish behind Orion first.
Okay.
5 force damage, kill it.
Nope.
How about 4 more?
All right. It kind of ruptures into slime.
And the other 3 are going for the big guy. So that's 12 more force damage.
All right.
And then I'm so brave.
Yeah.
Anything else from Jenna?
Nope,
Don't
that's
blame
it.
Okay. Alvis, can you see that one? No, you can't. Okay. Then I don't need to tell you what it does. Cool. Let's see. Checking that swim speed. Pretty good. Pretty good. Dash action. Bring it to there. All right, Jenna. You see one of the tainted marrow swimming towards you.
Hey, guys, you give me a few cameraman?
Oh yeah. They should be in the. I kind of organized tokens a bit. They should be in the players folder, characters folder. Oh no, actually, it should be the top thing when you go to your journal now. Is cameraman, and you can drag out as many of those as you want.
So thank you.
You are as our cameraman. You carry the burden of meta knowledge, so you could at any time drop these cameramen down. But you know, you just got to play like you only see what Garuda sees.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to throw one down by Alvis, he's about to get attacked and possibly killed, so that might be good to capture on camera. There you go. But yeah, you can drag as many cameramen out as you want. There you go. Beautiful. Thank you.
I'm their friend, though.
You haven't used the magic of friendship on this guy yet.
I assume they're all like.
Not to mention, you've got one of those heads dangling from your belt.
Yeah.
That is true. Yep.
So it's going to swim up and is going to try and stab you with this harpoon.
He has advantage because I'm missing 1 hit point.
Oh no, this is not a Sahuagin, so he does not have bloodlust. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he tries to stab you, and I think he does, and then he's going to try and bite you.
So he hits that first attack, but he takes 10 cold damage.
Oh, very nice. Okay. And then he hits with the second attack also, or no?
Oh yeah, that hits.
Does he also take 10 damage again?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
All right, and then you know, like kind of that would be that. Cool. Your turn, Alvis.
Okay, I don't like him. I'm gonna quicken spell.
Mm-hmm.
2 more sorcery points. I'm gonna cast another level 2 Armor of Agathis on me to put 10 more. That's 10 HP, so I'm not gonna super die, and then I'm gonna cast Frostbite on him, so that he gets disadvantage of his next attack against me.
All right, Constitution save. Fails.
And beauty. And I'm going to take advantage of that wonderful disadvantage attack by going
All
that
right.
way.
As you go to flee, he will use his harpoon. But a 9 does not hit. Okay.
Huzzah! Suck it, Marrow.
All right. You don't see any of your companions, Elvis. Anything else?
No, I've got nothing else. That's all I have.
All right. Everybody's excited, cheering on Zombie Dragon Eel. You hear somebody chanting 6, 6, 6 over and over and over again. It's gonna roll a d6. It's hoping for a 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unable to recharge its breath weapon, it will just make its 2 melee attacks. All right. The first melee attack is going to be
If it's higher than a 14, I'm gonna drop.
it's going to be a tail attack against Orion.
Yeah.
So here we go.
All right.
This is with advantage because you were reckless, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. 15?
Yeah, that's just enough.
Okay. It takes 17 bludgeoning and 4 lightning and are pushed 10 feet away. So
Well, I'm unconscious.
all right.
Well,
Garuda and Jenna, you watch Orion's unconscious body crackling with electricity fly through the water, leaving a trail of like sparks and bubbles behind it out of the room.
That's neat.
Taking half damage on the bludgeoning.
You're needed back on the front
Oh,
line.
guys, he literally had 1 hit point.
Ah, I didn't realize he was that low.
I was on death's door when I took that lightning breath and then just got slapped by a fucking jellyfish. I was like,
All right. Afra, the creature is going to
Damn it.
send its way over to you.
That's what I was hoping to avoid.
I thought you were going to say hoping to do. I was like, damn, you
No.
hardcore. Yeah,
No.
so it's going to move around, still trying to protect the whatever the hell's going on there. And it will try to bite you. But it
Oh,
misses.
yay.
All right. That's a nasty attack, too. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, no, I'd have died.
And we only know that because of the damage rolled.
Well, also it says that you get paralyzed for 1d4 rounds, so that's bad, too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Snap out of it. If you are transformed of your own free will, the aka wild shape or polymorph, return to your original form. Well, that's not the case. So he dodged a bullet on that one. I've seen some. The natural attack fumbles are like the worst. Like it's always like your dick falls off. It's like so bad. All right. So that is the zombie dragon eel's turn.
Bleed or whatever.
Oh, you're right. Let me make sure that happens. It takes a point of damage.
Worth it.
Wait. And you hit it before its last turn, so another 2 damage. There we go. All right. Pietro, you're up.
So was Orion shouting "I have potions on me" as he was dying, or
No.
Well, I don't know if Orion subscribes to the OG school of adventuring, where you have a bandolier full of potions strapped to your chest, so that when you go down, your allies can just grab one and put it in your mouth.
Right.
But
well, if he didn't say it, I don't know it, and there are enemies in front of me. So
right. And then your DM's like, well, if you had potions strapped to your chest, they would get broken by getting hit. And then you say to your DM, well, that's why, get this crazy shit, I transferred the potions from a stupid glass bottle into a metal flask.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then the crushing power is so strong, it creates a dent in the flask and slowly leaking.
Oh, I'm not playing in your games. Jeez. All right. Pietro, you're up.
I don't think I'm ever going to do them. Anyway, we're going to... This is going to end badly. Let us attempt to kill the jellyfish right in front of us.
All right. That is a hit.
Let's see, for 9.
These things are incredibly quick. So, okay. 17 does not hit.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And I will try with my offhand.
These creatures have a 28
No.
dexterity.
Shit. Can I add a superiority dice to that 17, or is it too?
Yeah, go for it. Go for
Okay.
it.
Let me roll. Roll a D. Let me try and kill it. So I'm gonna roll a D8 for the second attack. Okay. I think that hits.
That does hit.
And then I'm gonna roll. Let's do another one for the third attack. 7. Ah.
All right. 17, not enough.
Yep.
You do manage to bloody the creature, however.
And
Right.
I'm going to chance an opportunity attack. He's going to get shocked anyway. And I'm going to move over to Orion.
Yeah, you realize I'm gonna get hit too, right?
Well, there's nothing that we can do about that.
Are
Sorry,
you
man.
moving away from the? Are you provoking for both of them?
Wait.
Yeah, he just. That's why I said you're gonna.
Oh, shit,
I'm about to
sorry.
get hit too.
No, I stay put then.
All right, as you start to 5e shuffle, Garuda holds you back like that meme of like the dude trying to chase the girl, and then like the handsome black man grabs his friend and shakes his head no. So you get ready to swim away, and he's like, no, area of effect, opportunity attack, and you're like, and you stay put. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Sorry, man.
All right, anything else from?
That is all I got.
All right, top of rounds. Let me send initiative for all the new. All right, the one next to you is Pietro and Garuda. Here we go.
You are a robot right now.
I am.
Robot mode.
Okay. Any better?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I changed our server, so okay. All right. So that one, 15. Anybody get hit by a 15?
Yeah, I got
going
hit by
once,
it.
going twice?
Yep.
All right, Garuda, you take 1 lightning and 8 poison.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to Orion, saving throw against death.
Yep. Let's do it. Where the hell is it? There it is. Oh, my range and
All right, that's
a
one
failure.
failed death save. Afra, you're up.
Oh,
Right.
Afra, you're up.
Okay.
Okay.
Responding to the voice in my head, I'm gonna say I don't serve anybody. Fuck off.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to action disengage. And move back out here. I think that's my 30 feet there. I'm gonna bonus action use my healing light dice on Orion. I'm gonna do all 3 of them.
Ooh.
So that's 10 HP.
Whew. Fucking hell. Right, thank you.
Yeah. And that's, I believe, all I can do.
Okay. Okay. Garuda, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna action disengage to back off right here. And then I'm gonna action surge to get my attacks off.
You're like a rogue now. It's incredible.
I'm gonna attack this one first. With
Okay.
longbow, regular longbow, no sharpshooter this time. Is it 18 hit?
18 is not enough.
Oh,
Oof. Let's go one more time then.
Yeah, that as the arrow through, the creature explodes slime into the water.
And
Yeah, Garuda down, you see a very handsome creature looking over at you.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Looks like an eel. Might be dinner for me. I've had eel in a minute.
Eel is so delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's going to be really funny if at this time that Garuda is finally the predator in a scenario and not the prey.
Well, I house rule that Era Akara all taste like KFC. So that's there's definitely motivation for monsters to go after them. Yeah, there has to be some balancing factor there to their flight. You know.
Well, that'd be it for
We dress it up as fluff though. It's just flavor. Yeah. All right. So anything else from Garuda?
No, that'd be it.
Okay. Pietro, you watch as Garuda leaves you, but it's okay.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Afra, you see this critter just gonna drift through the wall, 5e shuffle into place. It's going to attack you, Orion, and Jenna.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oof, that is the fumbles, except on Orion, but a 10 doesn't hit. So let's see what happens to it. Let's see. Magic. Oh, that's really weird, and it takes away from the coolness of the fight, but whatever. As the creature goes to shock you with its magic, there is a glitch in the weave of magic, and instead of lightning coming out, 5 chickens appear.
What? Wait, what?
That's what the card says. Okay.
You're people.
Oh damn!
That's racist.
Yeah, it really is. Those poor
It
chickens
says,
just materialized and are now drowning.
it says block. 2d4 chickens appear within 2 feet of you. So.
So incidentally, if they happen to be chickens out of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey setting, they are vicious, attacking dickheads.
As long as they're not Hyrule chickens, then
Yeah, that's like I was thinking too. Like what? I'm thinking about Hyrule chickens, dude. They were so.
Alright, the chickens are understandably confused, and they beg their dungeon master. Oh, that's a turkey, but whatever. They beg their dungeon master. Couldn't I have taken a breath? And the DM's like, "You just got summoned underwater. You didn't have time for that shit. You drowning." Yeah. So the chickens are drowning. The jellyfish looks around in confusion, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here.
Jellyfish scratching his head, like, what the fuck?
That jellyfish looks over at its buddy and just shakes its head. This guy. It is going to attack you, Pietro.
Okay.
All right. It's a professional. It's going to do its job, but it does not hit. So distracted by the chickens that have now taken some of the brevity away from this fight. Jenna, you're up. Jenna, I don't know how they did it, but they created, looks like 5 miniature Garudas. Yeah.
Jenna's looking at Garuda trying to figure out if he casted mirror image.
Wow.
I mean, and
We're
it's
gonna
also
go ahead
go for it.
and magic missile again at 3rd level.
At the chickens?
I'm gonna 5e shuffle. No, not at the chickens.
Okay.
They're right here. I'm pumping into this jellyfish first.
Okay. Probably for the best since it has a 19 armor class. Let's see, 9 plus 7, 16. It is bloodied.
And one more.
All right.
17, 19 damage.
You see it is previously undamaged. It is still going.
Okay. And then gonna hide in this corner, I guess.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The chicken kind of bumps against you. It looks at you, pleading, "Save me, Jenna."
Yeah, Jenna points in this direction, like, "Go there, chickens."
It's safe there.
All right.
Oxygen.
So this tainted marrow is going to swim up, and it's going to be like, "What the hell?" And it checks its programming. Its programming says to attack living targets. So it will attack this chicken.
Thank God.
All right, it's gonna bite it. 'Cause it actually, it's a chicken. It's delicious. It eats the chicken. And then seeing the other chicken there, it is going to throw its harpoon at it. It hits because it's a fucking chicken, and it pulls the chicken in, and it eats that one too. Overall, very satisfied with its turn. Killed 2 targets. All right. This one is going to swim after this other chicken. It's going to use 10 feet of move, and it's going to throw its harpoon at Alvis's back.
That is so not cool.
23.
That would hit.
All right. Make a strength contest against it or be pulled in. So you just use your strength score against its strength score.
Alvis is gonna actually legit pull himself towards it anyway.
Oh, okay. Taking ownership of your situation. Got it. All right, it pulls you close, and then it's going to bite you. 14 though. I don't think.
Oh, it would, except that, I mean, that's an opportunity for shield.
Okay. Shield goes up. Does it take any frosty damage or no?
No, it was at range when it hit me, and
Okay.
it's only when it does damage, I think.
You are up, Alvis.
Okay. So, yeah, because that's why I pulled myself in. I was totally fine with him biting me when I thought it would
Yeah, hurt him.
damage him.
Gotcha. All right. What are you gonna do?
But I am going to. No, I want to stay close. I'm going to frostbite him.
Okay. All right. It fails. 6 points of cold damage.
Yeah, and
It's bloodied.
okay, and that was a cantrip, not a spell, so I can't do my free move, which is fine. He now has disadvantage on the attack, and so I'm gonna move away from him.
All right. 14. You still have shield up. It does not hit.
Pew!
All right. You swim up to the wall of dead Sahuagins. You see Petro engaged with a jellyfish. And sometimes, Alvis, after like everything happened to you, there are things like audio visual inputs that you're not sure it's just like your condition or the world is really that strange. But as you look forward, you do see that there are chickens drowning in the water next to your allies, and they all look remarkably like you.
I mean, I've been hit in the head a few times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's...
Dragon's turn. It's gonna try to get a 6 on that D6. Let's all thoughts and prayers. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's going to be a bad time for us if it gets that back.
A lot of disappointment. I could feel it everywhere. But the zombie dragon eel will swim swiftly up towards you guys. There you go. A little bit as it does. And we got so many great targets to hit. I guess it has to uncurl all the way though if we use its tail. So we'll say that it does let go of the statue so that it can get the action there.
Wait, that thing is moving?
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Right, it is going to tail whip. It worked good last time. It'll get there we go.
Roboting again, crash team, by the way.
Yeah, that's a hit. I'm down again.
Just wasting my healing.
I ain't wasting your healing. Oh, this thing's... Oh, this motherfucker.
This motherfucker. Crash here?
Can anybody hear me or no? Am I?
I can hear.
Yeah, I hear you
No, I
now.
can hear you.
Here now, but
Yeah. What's wrong with my connection? Hold on. It's disconnected. All right. It's fixed now. Okay. So it swims up. It releases its grip on the altar. It does kind of slithery, and you see the tail fly past you, Afra, with a whip crack sound. It hits Orion right in the face and slams against the floor of the chamber, up against the rubble that was created from the weapon.
Nice.
The creature then is going to try to bite Afra.
Yay.
9 misses, right? Pietro, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try and take care of that jellyfish that's in front of me. Nope. I'm gonna spend a superiority dice on that. Nope. One more time. There we go!
Nice.
All right.
That's what I like to see.
For 7. Please tell me that kills it.
This one has not been damaged yet.
No,
But
I
now
was
it has.
attacking this one in front of me before.
Oh no, that was the one that Garuda kill stole from you. Yeah, you had that one down to like two hit points. And you were able to kill stun.
Never mind.
Anything else for Pietro?
No, I'm just gonna figure it
All right, we got to add these chickens to initiative.
Do you know?
Do you though? Do you?
All right. Round. If Pietro's not going to do anything else on his turn. All right. So that brings us to Orion. Start things off. Saving throw against death.
I made my death save.
All right. Fantastic.
17. I'm not able to talk to this thing because I'm unconscious, aren't I? Fuck.
I mean,
I'm able to telepathically respond.
yeah, sure. You're in like a dream state as you near death. That's the best time to be having a psychic conversation.
I'll send you a message then. Sure. How do I message people?
You can do /W space G space and then right, or you can just send it to me on Discord. So whichever you feel more comfortable.
Oh, I'll send it to you on Discord then. That's easier.
Okay. Alrighty. Afro.
Okay, I have a plan. Can I grab this chicken and throw it at this guy as a free action, like
As
an
a
item interact?
Rule of cool. I would say if you're willing to use your bonus action, yes. But I think did you want your bonus action to get out of there?
I did.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to use your bonus action, totally, you could throw it at him. The chicken will not even try to resist. It's too out of its element right now.
Okay, no, I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Jenna. I'm gonna point at the potions that Orion has, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna want one of those when I'm done, and I'm gonna bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move in here, and I'm gonna knock this damn thing off of the pedestal.
You're gonna move in, and you're gonna do what to the pedestal?
I'm gonna knock the glowy ball off of the pedestal.
Ooh. So, as you get closer, you see that this glowy ball, unlike the pearlescent type material that the keys were made out of, this is a giant ball of almost like embryonic flesh. Now that you're close to it, you can see like veins sort of running through it. And you see, backlit by the light inside of it, sharp metal silhouettes. Looks like 3 or 4 of them are inside of the orb. And the orb does seem to be full of like a weird liquid.
Well, then I'll stab it.
All right, yeah, I was going to say, as you go to kind of push it, it has an organic feel, like you're touching something alive. You kind of feel it kind of quiver beneath your touch.
Okay, yeah, I want to stab it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Oh, very nice. As you slash across its surface, it splits open, spilling forth sort of a purplish, blackish ink everywhere. In the center, you see the head of a very strange-looking trident poking up out of the altar. As you do this, the heartbeat intensifies even more so, and a voice in your head says, "Yes, champion."
I see what's happening here.
Oh God.
All right, the trident looks like this.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick it up.
That's so cool.
Okay.
I feel like this might go badly, but I'm gonna pick it up.
All right. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Afro, you got this. You got this, Afro. Don't even worry about it. This is all you. Nah.
Oh.
Okay. Can you hop into private chat real quick?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
What's that?
Who was the person who had the divination
I'm
stuff?
gonna just let you know. If she's
Huh.
dominated, there's nothing I can do.
Mm.
I mean, if she's dominated, as long as we like the thing that's dominating her, do we really care?
You.
God.
Oh, don't you have divination? Like you could change the role.
No. So remember when Elvis got struck by the lightning bolts on the pier?
Yeah.
That's when he stopped being a divine a wizard and became a storm sorcerer.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. It was a respec bolt.
Okay, that makes sense. Respect.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's why he has changed since that moment. And he became dumber, but just far more charismatic.
If that's what you call charismatic. So, Pietro, how much health are you at, really?
All right, as you
Four.
pull this thing, you kind of grasp it. God. All right, you kind of grasp it below the head, and you pull with great force. And as you pull it out of the altar, the full length of the weapon is over 6 feet long. It is a greater trident, which you guys should have us hand out for. What greater tridents do?
Okay.
Somewhere, and I think it's in
Oh, I
equipment.
see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Greater trident. So it does 1 extra static damage, and it's good for disarm attempts. And then it has all the other properties that a normal trident would have.
Mhm.
All right.
So-
Beyond that, you don't know what the weapon's abilities are.
Okay.
All right, but that would probably be your turn, I think. Gives you bonus
I
action,
think
disengage, item
so.
interaction, action. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, chickens. They are on round 2 of drowning. So they all have 2 failed death saving throws. The chickens begin to swim towards. Now they're probably just going to stay there. What am I saying? Yeah, they're chickens. They just sort of drown. Garuda, you're up.
I believe Pietro can handle this jellyfish, so I'm gonna start
Okay.
focusing on the ill.
All right.
I'm gonna sharpshooter it twice.
Okay, 6 does not hit.
Yep, and then one more time.
22 does hit. It is bloodied.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us to Pietro's jellyfish. Pietro, jellyfish tries to shock you. 23, 5
That
and
hits.
2. I was so traumatized by the 8 weeks of having to like read my rolls aloud to players that I can't seem to stop. So I apologize.
Sorry.
guys.
It's fine.
All right. So this one right here, it wants to maximize the death, so it will move to here, so it can get 4 targets. Here we go. So 16 shocks the whole area around it. And let's see, that would be cooked chicken, what, 2 failed saves because it's a melee attack against opponent within 5 feet for Orion, or did you get healed?
Well, I got healed and then I got knocked down again.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Actually, one
shit, dude,
success,
I'm
2
sorry.
failures.
Okay.
That's alright.
All right, this doesn't deal psychic damage, so no additional effect. That's good to know. And then yeah, both these chickens are just cooked, just right where they are. So, so I gotta change out their miniature real quick. That's important to me that I add this sort of verisimilitude to the game for you. There you go. Okay. Jenna, you're up.
So, Jenna's gonna swim underneath the jellyfish,
Sure.
and since he's chickens are unconscious. She's gonna use an item interact to throw them both at this thing.
They are actually
Weird.
items now, so that's they are item interacts. Yeah, they are so dead. They had 1 hit point, so they took massive damage.
Yep. So she
All
just
right.
throws them in that thing's general direction.
Oh yeah, they drift slowly through the water towards him, and he just looks so excited at those 2 rotisserie chickens you're sending his way.
And Jenna's gonna use her action to take a potion out of Orion's belt,
Okay.
feed it into his mouth.
All right.
Orion's belt. Ha.
Nice. Nice.
God. Damn it.
I can roll it for you. Like,
Oh.
for 9 hit points.
Fuck. Thank you.
And then, well, I can't, I want to swim away, but I don't want this jellyfish to kill you, so, I guess I'll just go back here.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh god.
cower amongst all of the stuff going on.
All right. Yeah, this guy's just going to use his whole turn to eat these chickens. Because he's been
Thank
down here for a
God.
very long time, and how could you not eat some rotisserie chickens? And that'll be his turn. All right. Alvis, your friend is looking for you. Swiggity swooty, he's coming for that booty. All right, he's going to swim up. Same deal. He's going to throw his harpoon at you. Oof.
Oh no.
Oof. Okay.
Oh no. I'm alive.
Okay, pinned. All right. Yeah, the harpoon is stuck in you. It will take a strength check to free yourself. You'll take 1d4 damage for each failed attempt to free yourself.
I think he pulls me towards him.
And he does, yeah, scorpion style, pulls you towards him. And then he's going to try to bite you. 22 for 9.
And even his shield won't save me from that. I am down.
All right.
Oof.
Saving throw against death. Zombie dragon eel. Okay.
Well, it was nice playing this game with you guys.
For real. All right.
Does this mean we get to restart in Phylea?
We'll see. It is going to. You're kind of blocking the way there, Orion. Making it kind of hard.
He can swim over me.
Oh yeah, you're down on the ground still. Okay. Yeah.
I ain't blocking
Sweet.
anything.
All right. It'll swim to here then, dragging its long body behind it. And then from where it's at, it will fire its breath weapon. It'll swim right down next to Orion, and then it'll fire up through Orion and into Garuda.
Can I grab its mouth and try and force it to shoot it at me?
Like you want to just like jump in front of it and like shoot me instead, like super anime move. Like
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Oof. That's
Jenna,
pretty
that's
cool. That's pretty cool.
that's
Yeah, sure. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Go ahead. You'll make a acrobatics or athletics, I guess, against it, and use your reaction. You okay with that?
Ooh. Can I also cast Absorb Elements while I'm doing it?
Oh, no, it's a reaction to do it. Are you still willing to do it?
No, I'm not gonna put my reaction in it.
All right.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
no.
Jared was coming out for that right there.
Okay. All right. Here comes that lightning breath.
Am I taking it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right, lightning breath to Garuda and to Orion. Give me dex saves.
I
And
mean,
this
I'm gonna
chicken.
go down anyways.
Hey.
Sorry, chicken.
Oof. Just barely.
All right, nice. You guys take half the damage, so 23 points of lightning damage.
Alright, well, you got a pretty jacked up notion of fair play, dickhead, but I say this to the dragon as I fucking go down again.
Fair enough. Pietro, you're up. You see another just surge of light from another breath weapon that gets fired out of the creature's mouth. You may be muted. I don't know.
No, I'm just pondering.
Okay.
I need to stop pondering and take action.
Don't think kill.
Fucking jellyfish. I'm just gonna try and kill the jellyfish. I'm going to
Again, trying to hit an AC 19.
Yeah.
These
my last
jellies have a
superiority
28
dice.
dexterity.
19.
All right, 19's a hit.
7 damage.
All right. It is bloodied.
Oh, is you dead?
There we go. 11.
Okay. That'll finish it off. It kind of shudders for a second and then bleh, turns into slime.
Alright.
Pietro, anything else? There's a free rotisserie chicken over here.
Can I eat it and regain more hit points? No.
Oh
I'm-
man, that would be amazing.
The Witcher
Sure,
says
right.
you can.
Yeah.
No, it's just tonight, my dudes. Get all your health back from eating the chicken.
What was it like? Streets of Rage, right? Like you would just find a fully cooked turkey in a trash can and eat it and get all your health back. Those are the-
Trash turkey.
Trash turkey's best turkey.
Okay.
I'm just
Top
gonna
of,
stay put. Just
all
gonna
right.
stay put.
top of the round, then that creature does not get any attack. Orion, you're up.
Death.
Saving throw against death.
Bro. That's a failure.
Okay.
How many times have I been fucking knocked unconscious and brought back? Just to be knocked
Afra,
unconscious again?
you and the Trident are up.
Okay, so, question. I'm not specifically proficient with trident.
Okay.
Um,
The Trident says to you, I'll just whisper it to you.
Kill them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys watch as the trident that Afra's holding begins to glow with sort of a teal light. You see the water around her and the trident begin to coalesce and form up into the shape of a creature. And Afra summons a water elemental.
Interesting.
Sweet.
Oh, you dig it?
Water elementals, they're the ones that are able to
Huh.
heal all allies so long as they're touching the same body of water for like 3 HP a round, right? He said, making it up literally off the top of his head as he went around.
So you summon the water elemental, but as a summoned creature, it has to roll into initiative, and it did really well, which in this case was kind of a pain in the ass. That
Yeah.
puts it at 22.
Yeah.
All right, that would be your action then. You still have your bonus and your move if you'd like to use them. You are within tail whip distance, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action move my hex onto the dragon, which I haven't done yet.
Okay, fair enough.
And I guess I'm just gonna move back. I'm gonna run away a bit.
Okay. It will try and tail whip you, I guess. I'm gonna say with its head being out of the room, this will be at disadvantage.
Wait, I was not in range, I thought.
Oh no, I was pointing out that you were in range
Oh,
of a tail
okay.
slap because yeah, any part of its body I trace reach from, and its tail slap is pretty big. But it would be at disadvantage if you since it was unclear, you can.
Okay.
Up to
Sorry,
you.
I thought I wasn't within melee range of it at all.
Okay. Do you want to stay within stay over there then, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I'll stay here because
Okay.
like one hit and I'm gonna die.
All right, chickens are done. Big chicken, you're up.
So I'm gonna yell out, and while we're fighting, I'm gonna yell to Jenna. Do I pick up Orion or keep attacking AO? Like, which one do I help, or which one? That's,
If you don't kill that jellyfish or heal Orion, Orion's gonna die.
Point. Yeah.
got you. We're gonna long with a jellyfish.
Ooh, 12 doesn't hit. Trying to hit a 19 here.
Are you fucking me?
Oh my god.
2 3s in a row. The
Remember what I
arrows
said?
past him.
Remember what I said about threes on a d20 not being good? Prophecy, right there.
Then
Pietro, boom. Perfect
gonna-
example of a time when the clockwork amulet would have been needed. He had to get a 10, and he did get a 10.
Fair enough.
All
I'm
right.
gonna bonus action second wing.
Okay.
What is it? D10, right?
Yep, D10 plus your level.
Why is this another fucking 3?
Free.
Auspicious numbers.
Because you needed to roll 3 threes for the rule of 3.
Nine, I say.
This is like possible just to kick him out the way since like we're floating. So
Oh
like
man.
it would drift away with the current if I just kick him back a little bit.
So many attacks of opportunity.
Well, force movement wouldn't. I mean, if you'd use your action to pull him back,
Yeah,
it would have been okay.
Don't
if
worry
you,
about it.
Yeah.
fair
This
enough.
is a good way to die.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Don't worry about it. I take death destroys. A lot of my characters have died. If you can't tell by the way I play barbarians.
I
Anything,
guess it
Garuda?
probably would have been safer just. Yeah, nope. That's it. Dude.
All
I can't do
right.
nothing else.
It's
a
in
good
our
thing that-
Jesus' hands now.
Orion is from a clutch of tiefling children that are all barbarians named after different constellations. So he just has
Yeah.
to change the name on the character sheet.
Oh, there you go.
God.
I'm okay with the whole like I'm here to avenge my brother plot line. All right, Jenna and Orion. This thing is going to try and shock y'all. Here we go. Oof. Yeah, that'll do it.
Fucking dead!
Oh. All right, Orion gives kind of a jerk, and he is Donskis. The creature will just maintain its position. Jenna, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use my last spell slot to Misty Step.
Okay.
To right there.
All right.
Oh, Albus is unconscious too? Oh,
Yeah, it's not good. We are not good right now. I'm trying to figure out like
Yeah,
best
he's like
operation.
kebabbed on the thing's harpoon. Like it's real bad.
Nothing is going right now.
TPK.
Oh, it's feeling like it.
I live with this. This makes me so excited.
I'll frostbite the heal.
No, because Pietro's going to go finish off that dragon. I have no doubt. Because it doesn't have a very high armor class, and Pietro does deal out very consistent damage.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to frostbite the thing that has Albus?
The eel dragon.
Oh, the eel dragon. Okay. Constitution save. Makes it.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. This
well,
marrow right here.
I have movement.
Yeah.
Man, I don't have anywhere to go.
All right.
I'll stay right there.
That marrow is going to use its harpoon.
But I'm on it.
No, the other one. The other one. It grabs the turkey or sorry, the chicken, and it eats it for consistency's sake. Also, it's too crowded for it to swim through all that noise. So, well, it can move through an ally, I guess. All right, sure. Here you go, Garuda.
I didn't realize there was another one, so I was like, wait, what? No.
So the one that has Alvis embedded on its harpoon, man, it will shake you loose of the harpoon, which I think would cause a D4 damage.
I feel like that would be that would make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just kind of drift to the floor. So that's a 1 failed death save, and then it's going to throw the harpoon at Pietro. But it's a 10, so that is a miss.
Yep.
I'm sure
Alright.
it rolls a 10 when it's not rolling against the squishy guy.
And it's going to swim closer and try to bite Pietro. 21 for 7. All right, Alvis, saving throw against death.
All right, we're gonna nat 20 this bad boy.
Okay.
Next round.
Yeah. Zombie dragon. It's going to take.
All right, I'm hearing lots of robot voices.
You may have to quit chat and rejoin. I've switched our server like a couple times, but I think it's just all over the place with Discord.
Yeah, I'm not hearing it this time, so I don't think it's. I think it might be local on their end.
All right, so it takes another 3 points of damage. It is already bloodied. I do want to point out. It is going to try to get its breath weapon back. Here we go. Needs a 6.
Fucking thank God.
Whew. All right. It's pretty crowded over there, Garuda, but I think it could swivel on over here, get a little bite on you. So that's what it will do. So it's going to try to bite you, and it'll try to tail attack the water elemental. So I'll say the tail slap is at disadvantage just because it's way back there. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Still hits the elemental. Elemental takes some damage. And gets pushed back through Afra. There we go. Like a wave kind of washing over you. Then it tries to attack Garuda. Here we go. 15.
Oh, that just fucking hits, dude.
All right. You take 14, and you need to make a Constitution save or become paralyzed. Also, the DC on that's supposed to be a 14, not an 18. It's supposed to be the same as his breath weapon.
Do I make it?
14, yeah. So
Okay, cool.
So you're not paralyzed. You just take the 16 damage. And that will be the creature's turn.
I love how, like, don't worry, you're not paralyzed. You only take 16 damage.
Pietro, you're up. There are monsters freaking everywhere. There's also a big ass eel dragon over here.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? You got dying allies, dead allies, eel dragons. It's everywhere.
Audio keeps cutting in and out. That bite attack, was that directed at me?
No, is that me?
No. Here, I'll type. Since you're having trouble, here we go. Oh, he's probably asking about the other bite.
Sorry, having audio issues. Was that bite attack directed at me?
Yes, the bite for 7 from the marrow was for you, so you're down to 10 HP, I believe. So you're engaged with the marrow, who is bloodied. There's a fresh marrow with a big belly full of chicken up here. Garuda is bloodied. Jenna is bloodied. Alvis has got 1 failed save, death save, and 1 successful death save. Orion looks completely dead, like electrocuted, the whole deal. You have no idea where Afra is.
Okay, well, I can only deal with things one at a time, so I will attack the enemy in front of me.
Okay. All right. 10 does not hit. It's close, but does not hit. 20 hits.
For 7.
All right. That'll finish it off.
Okay. So that was my attack. Can I can't bonus action give a healing potion to.
Oh no, it is an action to administer a potion.
I'll take care of Alvis. Help Garuda. But I don't know where Afra is.
And remember, with the height of these passages and the swimmy rules, you could be under or above the marrow. You could be under or above Garuda if you wanted to engage them creatures in melee.
Okay, in that case, I guess I'll go up to the marrow and then use my bonus attack.
Okay. All right, go for it.
22.
That is definitely a hit.
For 5 piercing.
Okay. Anything else from Pietro?
Nope. I really should have
Alright.
popped a healing potion, but I had to kill the guy in front of me.
Top of the round, Water Elemental is going to swim over and just start beating on the dragon. Gets to make 2 attacks against it. Here we go. Both hit, 27 more damage. It kind of lets out a low, ominous growl of warning as it is pounded twice. Elemental definitely has its attention. It is going to swim out into the... you know what? I think it's good right where it is, actually. We'll sit there. Afra, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move up here with newfound courage, thanks to my friend. I'm gonna stab it with my longsword.
All right, go for it.
For 18.
Uh,
Oh, and hex. There we go. Another 5. 22.
all right.
23.
How do you kill it, Afra?
Oh, I kind of swim up underneath it while it's distracted by all these enemies, and I just make a real nice surgical incision into its intestines, spilling them all out.
All right. As you drag the sword along, doing that, you do, of course, take the final lightning damage of its damage shield. You kill it. So you take 5, and then your sweet elemental took 17, but that's fine. Yeah, you guys watch as the creature kind of looks around in confusion. Its body crackles with electricity, and then it sort of opens its mouth in a kind of a yawning scream that makes no sound. It shakes violently, and it dies. Well done.
And then I'm gonna just swim kind of out here so I can see more what is going on.
All right. You peek out. Everything looks great. Orion is a fried husk floating at the bottom of the chamber. Garuda is bloodied from many attacks and electricity. Jenna is bloodied but trying her best. And Pietro is also bloodied and engaged in battle with this big marrow.
Okay. We got it, guys.
Just a normal day.
Yep.
All right. Anything else from Afra?
Nope.
All right, Garuda, you're up.
I'm just going to take a healing pot
Okay.
for 9 health. It's my turn.
Okay. This creature starts to swim up. Seeing that Afra has the trident, it swims away from her.
Hell yeah.
Oh, fuck. I forgot it kills goddamn jellyfish.
And it is going to shock Garuda, the marrow, and Pietro. Or at least it's going to try to. Here we go. Ooh, 19. That's 4 lightning and 6 poison.
That's exactly what it's required to take me down.
All right. You can see that the marrow takes the lightning, but not the poison. All right, Jenna peeps down everywhere. What are you gonna do?
Jenna's gonna swim over to Alvis,
Okay.
and she's gonna check him for a potion bandolier. Does he have one?
He
Of course not. He's a
does
reckless
not.
fool.
He also has no
So she
potion
pulls out
spell.
one of her own potions.
Okay.
And gives it to him,
All right.
healing him for 8.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the sound Elvis made when he came back to life.
Yeah, good
Nice.
stuff. Good Foley. Good Foley work,
Yeah.
guys.
That was my action, and yeah, that's well, you're all so brave. Back up a bit more.
Giving them pep talks. All right. So that brings us to.
Wait, I've still got a harpoon in me, don't I?
No, he shook you loose. Remember? Because he
Oh,
needed
that's
it.
right.
He needed it to attack somebody else.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
All right, Tainted Marrow. Let's see. Garuda, you're still up and a threat, so that's who it's going to attack. Is you. Here we
It's not
go.
gonna attack the jellyfish. The jellyfish attacked it.
They're in a union. You know what I mean? So.
That
Alright,
does
that's
not
a
fucking
miss.
hit. Oh. Oh,
And
that
a
one
miss.
does. The 14. Oh, wait, it is a miss, yeah.
All right.
Yep, it's a miss.
There you go. Still going.
Oh.
And I think it will stay right where it is because it's got a lot of people around it. Okay. That brings us to Alvis.
Okay, so there is. So PH was down.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if there's a way to do this properly without hurting you guys too. Which I definitely want to avoid. I'm trying to think if there's a way for me to thunder wave.
Well, you can pull out the template. Remember,
Yeah.
Thunderwave is a 3x3. One portion of it has to be in a space, one of the 8 spaces around your character. Or I guess if you're baller, the space containing your character. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that. I mean, Alvis is very reckless, but not
Sure.
so reckless to have it. Okay, Crash. I don't know how to rotate. If I want to rotate the like, so it's a diamond shape instead of a square. Do you know how to do that?
That's,
Oh, there it is. Hold on.
That's not how the template works. You're breaking my brain here. So yeah, it's 3x3. You live in a grid-based world. What are you doing to me?
I am a shaper of the forces of the arcade.
Are you? What are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to. Oh, actually, I could do it like this.
You just put it right there, and you're done. You don't gotta be a weirdo.
I have no idea where Afra is or anything like that, so
Yeah.
I apologize if any of the lap is anybody. But okay,
Alright.
and I'm gonna upcharge this to a 3rd level spell,
Do it, sure.
and I'm gonna make it not lightning damage because we know that doesn't work on the
Mhm.
jellies. So it's gonna be. Oh, yeah, no,
Isn't
it's
it-
thunder anyways.
Isn't it always thunder?
It's always thunder.
Okay.
I'm trying. And all right, level 3, Kablooey, DC 15. Constitution saves.
All right. Constitution saves coming up. This guy's done. This guy's still going.
What spell is it I'm thinking of where they choose between lightning or thunder damage?
Beats the hell out of me. Is this Constitution saves?
Yeah, con saves. Oh damn. Oh damn. Okay, well they take 8 damage.
All right.
And
Took
they
us a
don't
while to get there, but they each take 8 points of thunder damage, and there is a resounding through the water as this goes off.
Oh, can I empower? I'm gonna empower this. if I may.
Okay. I mean, you're a sorcerer. You tell me.
That's the last sorcery point I got.
Okay.
I'm gonna re-roll the first 2d8s. So instead of the 5 damage,
Okay.
it's
There you
9.
go.
There we go.
Alright.
So it's 21. So 10 damage those bastards take each.
All right. That is enough. You kill that jelly,
I actually kind of feel bad about killing the jelly.
and
Don't.
you bloody the other marrow. All right, Pietro. Same. Oh, nope. You automatically stabilize.
Yep.
All right. Orion's Dunsky's water elemental will swim out, and per the command given to it, it will smash. All right. Only the first attack hits. Afra, you're up. It will
Okay.
surge around the creature to give you room to do whatever you want it to do.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to Orion's dead body. I'm gonna say sorry. I'm gonna steal one of his potions. Do a bonus action disengage and move back here.
All right, fair
And
enough.
then I'm gonna take it.
Garuda, you just watched all that happen. As you are literally pinned against a wall by this creature. What are you gonna do?
Girls, Grill's gonna drop the bow and pull out 2 daggers and stab it 3 times.
All right, that's a hit. That's a
17
hit.
hit.
That's a hit. You how do you finish this thing off?
Like a wild girl at the end of a horror movie when she's finally killed the big bad. The person who killed her friend, so you just start stabbing it, and stabbing it, and stabbing it, and stabbing it, and stabbing it. It keeps going. And Gorilla doesn't stop. So like the battle is over, the music all stopping. Gorilla's just still stabbing this thing. Kind of going
Fantastic.
crazy.
All right. Congratulations. You guys recovered the artifact. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. So.
Right.
I believe the elemental sticks around. Let me check. It might stick around for a bit. But while I'm doing that, you guys could totally figure out your next move.
Jenna goes up to Orion's body and like closes his eyes and gives him a kiss on the forehead, and then she checks and see if he has any more potions.
Okay.
Do you have any more potions, Orion?
I was so into Orion that I named the episode I recorded Orion.
Okay.
Or no, the episode that was recorded last week was actually called Orion. That was probably the kiss of death, actually.
I'll just going to take the Baron's trident from Orion's body.
Okay.
Speed run. I'm sorry. I could have healed you instead of killing a jellyfish. That was my fault.
Everyone's all concerned about the potions. Elvis is like, I'll just take this magic
It's
weapon.
alright, Gruda. You killed things. That's what you're here for. Not.
Now, that
not
being
keeping
said,
people alive.
Orion was a pretty powerful ally. There are clerics in town, particularly the cleric of Volkur, who it's rumors can bring people back from the dead. Though there is, of course, mandatory donations involved in the process. You guys just met him. While he did prove to be a very strong ally, whatever you guys decide to do is your biz. That being said, yeah. What are you guys going to do next? Or I guess, we're at 12:15. Maybe we just kind of leave it in the air there with you guys finishing this battle. You see Afra kind of clutching a potion bottle in one hand and a crazy looking trident in the other. I don't know.
I'm gonna be like, yeah, I have this thing now. It's a foot taller than I am.
Would you like me to identify it for you?
Yeah, that'd probably be good.
We only.
I think it's cursed, BT dubs. But
Oh.
I mean, we needed it, so.
Goodness. I'm gonna go up and inspect this glowy orb thing and see.
Oh, it's gone. She popped it.
Okay, so it's completely gone. This like altar is like no longer active.
Correct. Yeah.
Using my big wizard brain and knowledge of the arcane, is it safe to assume that this was causing the corruption on Thousand Tooth?
Yeah. Go ahead, give me an Arcana check. Well, with advantage, because you have a lot of evidence to kind of lead you in the right direction.
22.
Yeah, you are confident that the weapon that Afra is holding was the source of all the corruption in this region.
Is Orion like rising as a zombie, or looking like he's got those things coming like inside of him?
Does Orion look like he has the things inside of him, like the worms and stuff?
Yeah. Like, is he
no.
changing?
No.
Okay. So we don't need to desecrate his body, but we should probably bring it with us in case we can, like, go to that cleric, unless a new character is being made.
All right. So the trident will keep the elemental around for the full hour duration.
Okay.
To protect its new champion.
Well, should we investigate this place further? How long have we been inside?
I would say you've only been down here about 20 minutes.
Okay, so we have about 40 minutes left on the water breathing. Do we want to take Orion's body back with us, or
Yeah, I do.
He seems to be at peace.
Yeah, we seem very disposable. It's from the old man's group, not ours.
He seemed great. He was so brave.
He really
but I'm not
was.
really trying to pay for him to get like resurrected or anything.
Well, how much it costs?
He was not a true member of our crew. I'm sure though that we are going to hire on a actual member of our crew now. As I metagame the explanation for.
Okay.
Also, I can probably kill the old man now, and no one will complain.
Wait, don't we get a reward for the old
he's
man?
Worth money. He's worth money.
Man's worth money.
It could be an accident.
So
I have to remember the goal.
Are you going to spend 10 of your 40 minutes of underwater breathing identifying the trident, or are you going to wait on that one?
Probably not. We'll probably wait on it.
Probably going to wait on it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think we'll probably explore the rest of this.
Yeah, let's explore the rest of this place.
But I'm guessing that'll be a next session exploration? Next session we'll continue from here. You finish exploring the Sunken Temple, and then we'll see what you guys get up to next.
Oh yeah, good point. Do we have any healing potions for poor Pietro? Or I guess we could just drag him along.
I stocked up on them for this reason.
It is a rough place to stop regarding a new character starting. Until your new character starts, would you like to play as a water elemental? And like potentially, yeah. I mean, while you wait for your other character, like next week.
Sure.
While you,
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
yeah.
I'll NPC the water elemental until I appear.
Okay, fair enough. Because it's going to be around for a little while. I could even give you some motivations for it, but mostly it's hired by the Trident to do God's work. So
I see. I hope you're ready for fucking gains next week. I ain't done with Shrek characters yet.
Speaking of gains, probably a lot of XP coming from this.
Probably.
Yeah, so that's good.